gentlemen, what is good?
Nobody in the house want to hear that.
You had a valid point.
I'm all smiles. I'm good.
18-game season. I think it's stupid that they complaining about the longevity of their careers. Either you in or you out.
Last 8 seconds.
It's weird because I never really changed my opinion like that.
This university is built on hate.
This is what greatness looks like.
Welcome to the Hate Watch. You have to do all the sports at this point. Like,
we ain't about to do no fucking enhanced football game.
that shit would be crinnack, nigga. I would watch it
So
and I would go to
crazy.
see it. Niggas on roids tackling and
It's gonna
trucking
be
motherfuckers.
like legit blitz. You remember that game Blitz?
Yeah,
Where, like broke
be like
your
Beast the
finger?
League.
Yeah.
Or like you do MLB and you let people be enhanced and you let them hit home runs and shit. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 11 of Hate Watch You, where we love to hate but don't hate to love. I got Dame here. I got Devontae here. What is going on, everybody?
Welcome. All
Okay.
good. You know the vibe. I know. I saw his face. He was like, wow, which language is he going to say it in? Which language is he going to say it in? Bienvenidos, todo bien, ya tú sabes la vibra. Still stuck that shit in there, nigga. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Once again, hello, hola.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome, gentlemen. We got a lot to cover. The week. First of all, how's everybody's weekends? Memorial Day weekend happened. How was everybody's weekend?
Me?
Don't all go at once.
Yes, man.
No,
yes,
I'm
you
about to
good,
go.
bro. You good,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
about to go. Friday. Once again, I feel like all my Fridays, I don't know what the fuck I did. But I made it to Saturday. I know that. Saturday, I went to a game for lacrosse again. Because they play like every week. See, that's what the movement I can get behind. I fuck with lacrosse because they give you more than 18 games.
Quick question:
then,
how many games do they play in the actual league a season? Do you know?
Yo, the schedule came out in the beginning of the year. There was like 12 games. They've been adding games to the schedule during the season.
That's probably because they got more teams. Lacrosse.
I fuck with it. It's nice for me. Shit, give me something to do. And these kids be hitting each other, so I like it. Then I went out to breakfast with my brother, but that's a story I'm about to share later. Because there was a lot of fuckery happening there. And then I went to a party where they were handing out shots of tequila that had a scorpion inside of it. That shit was kind of cool.
Did you take
Sunday? Absolutely not.
Damn.
Nah, I was chilling. It was with Katie's family. I wanted to kind of just sit back, and I was the designated driver for the day. And I had my kids, so I didn't want to get lit. Sunday, we did a in-house movie. We watched a new Mario at the house. And then yesterday, I went to go to Veterans Memorial to go see my grandfather and my friend. It was cool. They had a little parade going on, apparently, right before we got there.
It was downtown?
No. It was in Middletown, like at the gravesite.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That sounds like an action-packed weekend despite it being terrible weather out here. So that's good.
Yeah, it was straight, man. I had a good time.
Dame, how was your weekend, man?
Went to a rodeo on Saturday with my girl and her dad. Black Rodeo Festival. It was 29th year of it, the Black Cowboy Rodeo Festival down in South Carolina. It was pretty dope. Like, it really was pretty dope. It was hot as hell, but it was pretty dope to see, all of the culture and hearing about where, like more about the Buffalo Soldiers and more of the, just pretty much the culture down south and how it came to be. So it was pretty cool watching the bell race. Oh no, them horses. They got horses. I see why horses is the standard for cars because them boys is moving.
They had races.
My goodness.
They had races.
Yeah, they had some barrel races. They had relay races. They had bronco bucking. They had They had the cattle, like you trying to catch the calf, and all that other
lassoing
stuff.
them, and lassoing
Yeah,
them
the
shit.
lassoing. Yeah, so it was pretty dope. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll do it again. It was hot, but it was worth the experience for it. So
Yeah.
How many yeehaws did you hit?
none. It was hot as hell, boy.
Yeehaw! I do that shit at Texas
Absolutely not.
Roadhouse.
Get on down there.
That's different. That's different.
That's dope. That's dope. What day was that?
Saturday.
That was Saturday. You do anything Sunday, Monday?
Monday I had to work.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Saturday. Or I'm sorry, Sunday. Oh, the enhanced games.
Oh yeah. Woo,
yeah, we'll talk about that later. But
oh,
the enhanced games. I was not prepared for what I watched. But
yeah. I spent majority of my Sunday watching the enhanced games. I went to work, came back, watched the enhanced games from 6:30 p.m. to about 12, and then I was too tired to see the final races, and I passed out. Other than that, what did I do this weekend? I went to my grandmother's up here, so I saw my grandmother. We made pizzas and stuff like that with my sister, some of her friends, and Ash, and then and my mom. And then after that, Monday, I didn't really do much. Monday was kind of like a chill day. So the week was good. That's why I'm here. But as we all know, thank you, gentlemen, for getting into that. So, Dame, you always start us off with a. Do we do the 30 seconds first? No, we don't.
No, we do a Dame Changer.
All right,
first.
so Dame, you start us off with the. My bad, I fucked it up last week. So I
good, brother.
Yeah, I fucked it up last week. Give us a Dame Changer for the day, sir.
So I was watching our show last week, and I, talked about some other memorable opening lines that kind of forgot about. Laffy Taffy from D4L. Oh, Let's Do It, Waka Flocka. Nuck If You Buck. There was another one. Oh, Mystical. That freaky.
Danger. He said it in the first line. Danger.
I walked in the club. No, he walked in the club with my dick in my hand. Be cool.
Well,
I'm not gonna be cool, my nigga.
Well, to his point,
I'm
niggas used to call guns in the South actually, which is why I'm kind of taken aback that you're using that line. In the South, they call guns their genitals.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm not from that part of the South, so
that's some crazy shit.
That's Atlanta, Georgia.
So how would what would they say?
South.
He from New Orleans.
Huh?
What would they say?
He from New Orleans.
They say I got my strap with me or some shit. You know the words.
No. Yeah, how would they say it?
But Mystical says it in the first line. If you want to go back to it, that's how they talk about it. Yeah.
He said I walked in the club with my dick in my hands. Be cool.
Mm-hmm. Double
entendre. And a song about shaking ass. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna be cool. I don't like the words.
No,
the same smoke I have for Biggie, I have for Mystical. So I'm consistent.
I'm not gonna let you. We're not doing revisionist history here. When that song dropped, and that record came on, and those lines came on, come on, yo, that was legendary party starter right there.
All right, whatever.
We're looking back at it a little bit older and wiser, but then.
I don't think I even listened to the words. I just heard.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's all you had to play.
Be cool. Don't worry about top ripping. That's just what I do.
Yeah, that's why he in jail now. Hurt. But nonetheless,
yeah, I shouldn't even be saying he's worse than R. Kelly, bro.
Yeah,
God,
absolutely.
Damn.
So, but the other line that I was thinking of that which led me to the question was, and we talked about it, Trey. I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip flops. Which is an origin story. It's a villain origin story. Do you remember the origin story as to why that even came to be?
No.
Do you know?
Does it have to do with Drake?
No. Mm-mm. No, he no. So when Future was like 6, 7, 8, something like that, he had asked Scottie Pippen for an autograph. Scottie Pippen said no. So when he got older, he ended up fucking Larsa Pippen. So that's how that opening line started. I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip flops, which leads me to the question about villains. What villain, real or fictional, would you least likely want smoke with?
What
why?
villain, real or fictional, would you least want to smoke with? I don't know. You go first. I know
Okay.
you. I know you loaded up. Go ahead.
Jigsaw. Easily. Jigsaw. That is not somebody I want to smoke with.
Oh, fuck Holmes.
You mean to tell me I
I'll
jaywalked
punt the
back in
shit
20...
out of him.
No, stop. Time out. You mean to tell me I jaywalked in 2017 and I got away with it? And so now my punishment is I woke up from a bad dream strapped to a chair of nails, and the only way to get out in like 3 minutes, with these locks all on my mouth and shit, is to unlock the key. Unlock the lock, but the key is behind my eye and shit. Like, goddamn, nigga.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, I don't want no smoke with Jigsaw or his protege. Because when we got to Saw 4, his protege, she was worse. A lot worse. At least Jigsaw gave you I won't say a fighting chance. He gave you somewhat of a chance to be like, look, that was some fuck shit you did. Like, even though the crime and the punishment don't go together, it's like, damn.
Redemption.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you be speeding, but like, please, I want you to get this. The girl, absolutely not. No mercy. Like, that shit is just unwinnable. His protege, I don't want no smoke with Jigsaw. You won, bro. Like, I'm sorry. It's like a zombie apocalypse. I don't have that much will to live. I'm sorry. You won. Jigsaw talking about some, okay, I like to play a game with you. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. This is going to be a short-ass movie.
Over.
Game over.
Yeah.
Game's over. I'm sorry about that.
They always ended up in some, like, weird-ass situations where they get caught. Nah.
And then the backstory as to why they here in the first place is always some stupid shit, bro. Like, what?
Yeah,
nah, I'm cool.
I'm finding him and I'm punting his ass right off that bike.
How? You're attached to a chain of a chair of nails, bro.
Hey, listen.
You have some good ass game changers, bro.
Yeah,
this is
Yeah,
a good
that's
one.
like to make people think, bro.
Me is it.
Pennywise?
Yep.
The clown?
Because
You don't like clowns?
I don't fuck with clowns. Hell no, I don't fuck with clowns.
The one you on the show with
At all.
us.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know if that's a diss or
I know, right?
I don't care.
That could go towards me or you guys.
He dissed us in the same breath.
I dissed everybody. It don't matter. Everybody. It's for the greater sacrifice. I'm willing to take the fall.
Damn,
Make everybody look bad. I'm willing to be collateral damage. I'm full of hate today.
And that's why we like you.
I told you, I'm full of hate today. So,
to be honest, y'all wouldn't be afraid of Pennywise. First of all, he in the fucking sewage.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go down there, right, to get caught in the sewage?
Bro, just imagine walking. Like, you walking near the curb, just kind of chilling and something just grab you. Nah.
Would never happen to me.
Nah.
I'm not walking nowhere
So,
next
same
to a
thing with the
sewage.
Jigsaw thing, though.
The Jigsaw catch you in your own crib.
There's literally sewage drainage everywhere, Trey. What do you mean you're not walking near one?
I don't walk
Every day
past
you
any
walk
of them.
past something.
No.
That's
Nope.
crazy.
I fail to believe
That's
it.
crazy.
And if I do see it, I'm driving. Actually, you know what? I probably would never get that close to one to where he could snatch me up. Because it wasn't he in the joint like, hey, guys, come here.
Come here.
And then they were like, oh, somebody's down there. No, nigga. I'm not going down there. I'm going to be like this. Let me call for help. I stay right there. Let me call for help. Fuck that shit.
You all good, my boy.
Fuck that. Right.
Just lift it up.
Just lift it. You got it, man. You got it. I'm trying to think. A villain, huh? I got to tap into my bag. I mean, that I would want to face. I mean, if we're being honest.
Oh, that we would want to face?
No.
Least
that you
likely to
wouldn't
want to
want to face.
Least likely to want to smoke with.
I was going to say Thanos. I would want to face him just to do it. Just to do it.
I mean, I really want to smoke with like Bane or like the Joker. I don't know. You know what? You know who I really want to smoke with? I'm watching The Boys. Homelander.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want no smoke with Homelander. Homelander is a different type of mental illness that you can't contain that. And like, if I had no superpowers and I was just regular degular, Homelander was killing his own fans. Homelander is like, you know who Homelander is, D?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, Homelander is like the dude that don't give a fuck about nothing but himself, like a narcissistic villain. And those people are the worst kind of people. I just watched the episode he was beating the shit out of his own son. I watched the episode where he was one of the first few episodes. They could have saved the plane. This nigga watched the whole plane burn up and die and threw him all off. He's just not right in the head, bro. Homelander, I wouldn't fuck with Homelander at all.
Yeah, you might be on to something with that because yesterday I was laying in bed, like, and I don't know if it's just my girl, but like the new fad is for like all women. They just watch documentaries about death, like people dying, and somehow this shit uploaded onto my TikTok.
This nigga's
right?
laughing.
Yeah. Am I the only one?
Like, about death?
Yeah, like Katie be watching all these documentaries about death.
Might.
No. Honestly, she'd be watching all these documentaries about death. So yesterday I was on TikTok and I had this like true crime shit. It was called Gift of Life. That was the page. So it was about some dude that legit like chopped up his girlfriend into like multiple pieces, had parts in like the washing machine, had parts in the wall, dropped some of it off at his mother's house that was like an hour away, dropped the other part in the attic, and then there was the rest of it in the woods. And he was on the run for like, well, not really even on the run because he was kind of giving them the information, but it was like 8 months. And I was like, yo, there's real life people like this. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might change mine to yours. Yeah, because a Pennywise type of thing, I don't really see that shit happening like that. And
real mental illnesses.
Jigsaw, nah. Some little ass dude on a bike that's trying to tell me let's play a game. Nah, nigga, I'm about to.
But you're not. You're missing the premise here,
you
bro.
You have a choice but to play the game, man.
You're gonna wake up like in game position, bro. Like, you're gonna be locked in a fucking bathtub, or getting ready to drown in your own blood. Like,
that's crazy.
Your lips are close together, and here go this fucking cassette player. Like, all right, I want to play a game with you. Back in 2008, you said fuck Boston, and but the Celtics won the championship. Like, what are you gonna do about this? I'm like, no, you ain't got no choice.
Fuck Boston.
But the only way to survive is, you get the key out the clock, and the clock is on fire, and your lips are sealed, and you got like locks all on your abdomen and shit. Like, you got to get those. You only got 3 minutes to do all this.
Or even a riddle
behind your eye.
I don't like riddles, so I would be fucked. I would be fucked.
Those movies are fun.
Yeah, I would be fucked. Yes, absolutely.
Those movies are fun as shit, though. I like following those type of movies.
Hell no.
Nah, bro. I'm under duress. I'm stressed.
It's like an escape room.
Okay, but in an escape room, I know I'm gonna live, even if I lose.
If they told you that by the end of that time, you're gonna die, escape rooms would be a totally different experience.
Hey, listen.
That's
Quick story. Right? We in Plainville. My wife took me for my birthday to escape room. It's just me and my wife. I might have told y'all this shit before. And they was like, we was doing like a mob thing, like it was whatever it was mob related. So they was like, oh, Bugsy is gonna be walking by at the door and don't let him catch you. So I thought the shit was real. This was like my second escape room. So I heard somebody walking, right? So they said hide.
Nigga said shh.
So I'm looking for a place to hide. Then I hear the door start going like, right? So it's me and Katie in there. So there's the desk and there's just open space. So I went and hid under the desk. Katie came down and tried to hide under the desk too, and I shoved her and I said, "Yo, move, man! You gotta find your own spot." Meanwhile, they watching us on camera.
Yeah, they look at these damn.
And then they call in after because me and Katie arguing at this point. They call in and it was like, "Guys, we're not really coming into the room. You can still find the next clue."
Nigga was committed.
That was
to
like
the
my last
escape.
escape room. I ain't never want to do anyone after that.
Escape rooms are crazy. Yeah, I guess Jigsaw would be I could see that for me too. I don't like the riddle type niggas. You got to think about this to Like, who was it? Yeah, it was
your life depends on it.
Yeah, like your life depends on it. Even the Batman,
The Riddler.
yeah, like he was different though. Like the Riddler from the comic books versus that nigga, he was like, that's just kind of confusing for me. I don't know if my brain is quick enough to pick up on it. I would be dead in a heartbeat. So you're right. I would hate to run into Jigsaw, Homelander, or the Riddler. I'm trying to think. Any more villains that were missing? Like who? Like
there's a lot of villains.
I can't think
the
of
one that I least likely like. I'm cool.
Or even Michael Myers, right? He don't die. That's the nigga that don't die, right?
But he only got smoke for his sister. It's just y'all niggas are in the way. I'm trying to kill my sister, is what he said.
Really? That's
for 10 movies. He's trying to kill his sister. Y'all niggas is just collateral damage because y'all in the way.
What? Huh? Who's his sister?
I don't know. It don't matter. That's how interesting nigga she was. She trying to kill that bitch for 10 movies, though. I'll tell you that.
I'm like, who the fuck is his sister? So you mean to tell me that they're fighting him and doing all this extra shit, and he don't give a fuck about them?
He tried to tell him move.
Yes, Dave. Yes,
Come
Dave.
on, I knew there was a reason I never seen that bullshit. That's crazy. The movie will be over in 5 seconds. See a nigga walking, I'm running in the opposite direction. Movie's over.
This happens every October 31st. Like, what are you niggas doing, bro? Like,
yeah, people love that shit too. Who's the Jason?
Is John Travolta a villain in Face Off?
Yes.
I don't.
I would.
You never saw that? Yes.
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's crazy.
You ever see Law Abiding Citizen?
That's a good movie.
Yes.
That's a villain.
Fucking Gerard Butler, that nigga there, bro.
That's a villain.
He fed that nigga steak just to stab him to death right then and there. Like, oh yeah, eat up.
That's a villain. Denzel in Training Day is a villain.
Yeah,
but that's yeah.
But he got conquered, so
yeah, he lost. Omar from The Wire was a villain. A nigga I wouldn't want to fuck with.
Bishop.
The nigga from
Bishop from Juice.
Bishop from Juice.
That's a horror movie, guys.
I was about to say the guy from Snowfall.
No, I got one.
Oh yeah.
Hood Leprechaun. That's another one.
Hood Leprechaun.
That's another one. Yeah, Hood Leprechaun.
Wasn't that with Snoop or some shit?
I know Jennifer Aniston.
Ghetto ass movie. I know that shit. I know which one that is. I think Snoop is in that movie, I think.
Or Leprechaun in the Hood. What is it? Whatever it's called.
I think it's Leprechaun in the Hood. Ain't no damn leprechauns in the fucking hood.
Yeah, that shit was like low key racist. They just putting money out in the open, and then black people going to find it, and then they getting got by little midgets. That shit's crazy, yo.
Let me see who was in that shit.
Jennifer Aniston was definitely in it.
Oh no, it was Ice-T. It wasn't Snoop Dogg. It was Ice-T was in that shit. Coolio. Yeah, that just wasn't it. All right, Dame. Well, thank you, sir, for the Dame Changer of the day. We appreciate you. Now we're going to get into our 30 seconds of hate. So, gentlemen, I know Dame has a lot of hate that he was spewing. He wanted to get off. So, naturally, we're just going to give him the 30 seconds first. So, Dame, without further ado, here we go.
Yeah, so I got a full mag today. It don't matter who. Everybody's getting strays. Call me Strayer University. So first of all, fuck that dude from Liberty Bibberty University. Hate that nigga. Fuck you and Emu. To be honest with you. Fuck Principal Coleman. Fuck Donovan Mitchell. Fuck James Harden. Fuck A Boogie with the hoodie. Fuck cyclists. Like people who ride bicycles. I understand by bike ordinance, city ordinance, you allowed to be on the fucking road, but I ain't trying to. I'm about to graze a pedestrian like next week. Y'all in the way. Y'all still being in the way. And that fuck ass nigga from Jack in the Box. When I see your ass again, next time you don't have my fucking sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, dead ass. Dead ass, bro.
Yo, who is the principal? Is that your old principal you got smoke for?
No, Abbott Elementary.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't like the way she be treating Janine. I'm sorry.
I got it.
I don't like it. So fuck Principal Coleman.
You think Janine is a... You know that's Jalen Brunson's cousin or some shit like that?
That's information I don't think we needed to know. Because now I'm going to be awake thinking about, like, why are y'all niggas related?
She's funny.
So I just don't like the way she treating her. Funny or not, I don't like it. So fuck Principal Comey.
No,
I don't care if it is a sitcom.
No, she is pretty much. She's an asshole. To her. Ever since I've seen you had a whole clip, and I know you got more. All right,
That's okay. I can save something for later. Don't you worry.
That's fine.
I got a notebook today.
Oh,
stuff I'm trying to hate on.
Jeez. Okay.
I need my hate to be accurate today. So
yeah, I'm not. So this is the thing. When we get to the enhanced games, you're gonna be accurate, and I'm not. But we're both gonna be on the same page. Devontae, you want to go next?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here we go. 30 seconds of hate. Get it off.
All right, 30 seconds of hate going to Kenny Atkinson. Yo, first of all, that's a coach from the Cavaliers. You won 3-0 analytically? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? That shit sounds so stupid. I'll get into that later, though. My last, 10 seconds is going to Friendlies. Yo, Friendlies has fucking terrible service. It's like the reject IHOP. How are you named Friendlies and you got, shit-ass employees where I feel like I'm at that restaurant Dick's in fucking Texas. Like, bro, I want
God
in there.
damn.
Which but yo, at a certain point, bro, just being rude, not even trying to take my fucking order and shit. Like, bro, there's 5 people in here. Be grateful that I came in.
Is that where you and your brother went for breakfast?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
and then I
question
wind
for
up
you.
getting sick. So it's really fuck
sick?
Friendlies. Yeah.
What I was gonna lead to my question. You know how
Fuck
you know how
Friendlies
we
more
were-
than Arby's.
I was about to say no. You going to Friendlies is just as equal as me going to Arby's. Because nobody goes to Friendlies no more.
No, let me tell you something.
Nobody goes to Friendlies no more.
That is a fact. That's why I said it's the IHOP it's the reject IHOP because
It's the
I was
reject
trying to
Denny's.
go to.
And
Yeah, but
Denny's
Denny's
is
not
bad.
really around no more. Yeah, I wanted to go to IHOP. That's where we were supposed to go to breakfast, but my brother was late, so. When we get there, there's a line out the door for 2 people. So I was like, yo, Friendly's right down the street. Let's try it out. First of all, couldn't even get breakfast. Had to have fucking fish and chips. And that shit was that shit was terrible, bro. That shit was terrible.
Them niggas don't have no damn real fish in that shit. Yeah, that's the same thing. Yo, that's equivalent to me getting a fish sandwich from Arby's, bro. It's the same shit. It is the same shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck
you know
Friendly's.
what? My hate also extends to Devontae because you had me agreeing with an Arby's take.
Yeah,
hate
and
you, nigga.
he's eating Friendlies.
Why Arby's
That's
suck?
what I'm saying. I know that's the point I'm making. Because Trey's comparison makes sense. That is the equivalent from getting the fish sandwich from Arby's. No, I don't like
Where
that
was
you
I
made me agree
supposed
with
to
that
go?
nigga.
Where was I supposed
Oh,
to
like
go?
that you made me agree with that nigga. Actually,
You could have went to a mom and pop. You could have went to a mom and pop spot, but Friendlies for breakfast.
Olympia
If you-
Diner has or Olympus, whatever it's called,
Yeah,
across the
Olympus,
street
yep.
has mice in there. So I'm never
All right.
going there.
Look,
Yeah.
there's a bunch more. There's a
Yeah,
bunch more, but
you name them.
I don't know them in your neck of the woods, but I can name a couple, especially one in Middletown that's pretty good. Athena's, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that one's good. But I wasn't
Yeah.
driving that much more.
No, that was
I was
too-
on the turnpike,
Yeah, that's too far. Chips,
and I was already
no, they
hot
shut
because
down
he was
Chips.
late.
They shut down Chips.
Chips was fire.
Yeah,
shut down
was-
Chips.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
shut down Chips. No one was going.
Yeah.
They only have. I
Damn.
think they have one open left. That's it.
Where?
The one to say is either
Not Weathersfield.
Danbury or something. No, Weathersfield turned into Duro, the
Yeah.
Duro market.
Duro's the new shit too. Like everybody loved Duro for some odd ass reason.
Yeah, but
all
it's still fuck Friendlies. We'll just leave it at that.
Except for those
Fuck
friends,
Friendlies.
those friend, what are they called? Frenzies. The Frenzies was fire though. It was the ice cream where they did whatever the case is. All right, my 30 seconds. 30 seconds I got don't really apply to me. It doesn't really matter to me. It actually helps me. But my 30 seconds of hate is towards Jackson Dart. What a fucking idiot. You haven't even been the quarterback for less than a year, healthy. You had 17 concussions. You go out and endorse Trump, knowing that you got a bunch of niggas on your team, and you think that it's not going to affect you? What a fucking idiot. I can't wait for him to be benched or cut within the next 2 years. Oh, my God. And you know what? As a Cowboys fan, this is why, since we started this show, I should be giving 30 seconds of love to the Cowboys every single time. Because you know what they're not doing right now? Making dumbass headlines about bullshit. Like, they're just not doing it. And I'm not used to that. Like, I'm not used to them being decent in the offseason where there's no drama or nothing like that. Jackson Dart, and then Abdul Carter was like, oh, we spoke as two men. I know what that means. I know exactly what that means. It means one or two things. It means, one, your coach called you and said, take that shit down or walk it back. Or two, your agent called you and said, take that down and walk that shit back. Because if you mean to tell me, he can say, and I seen Abdul Carter and I seen his dad at the draft, so I know what type of time he's on. You mean to tell me that they spoke as men? He said, yeah, yo, two people spoke as men. Yo, fuck the narratives. Nigga, we didn't create no narratives. yo, the Giants players are ridiculous, bro. They're ridiculous. And it's very funny because it's like, yo, nobody's causing these narratives. I hate when athletes do that shit. Yeah, bro, we just spoke. I don't care what type of narratives y'all on. Nigga, you said it. Anyways, Giants is going to be ass this year, and I'm happy to see it. Happy to see it. All right. With that being said, let's get to some What the Tucks. So I'm going to play this one first just because one of them I feel like we've already seen. One of them we already seen, and which we'll talk about, which I think will probably be like the bigger one. But I just want you guys' reactions here, and I want you guys to tell me who you think wins. So,
Yo.
what we have here.
All right, man.
Go ahead. All
right, man. All right, bro. No, that's all you. This one specifically is yours. I'm not falling for this again. I'm sorry.
So look, all right. So we have three young men versus one person. All right. So I want you guys. I'm gonna play a little bit just so you can see the gentlemen. You see the three young men.
Panie i panowie.
All right.
Yo.
You know what? I'm just gonna play the clip. Here we go.
Panie i panowie.
All right, so for the listening audience, I just played a clip of a gentleman fighting three smaller gentlemen, and he was knocking them out. All right, and my question to you guys is not necessarily what would you do if you're in that situation, but should you be proud to have won something like that? Would you be proud as a fighter?
Oh my gosh, bro.
I hope to never be in that situation. It's crazy. Yo, because if you lose, you look even worse. Like, this shit's, that's Trey. I don't know where you find this shit at, yo. This is, bro. When they started waddling over, yo, it's like, bro. Yo, this shit was like Bowser when he had, because I just watched Mario. Like Bowser with the little penguin people, where they was like, "This is just a taste of our fury." Do you yield? I do not.
Oh my gosh,
what is
bro.
that?
I stumble upon these guys. Oh
my goodness!
And I try.
One of them looked like Mini-Me.
I try to stumble upon these. You know. Because halfway through the week, you guys end up catching my algorithm. So it's the shit that, you know, that I normally find, but you guys are finding it too. But let's go back to boxing. Dan, you don't have to say anything for this one, but I want you guys to see this one. So Ray J, who, you know, months ago was saying how he was dying, his heart is functioning on whatever. I don't know what's going on. But he's in this fighting league called Brand Risk. and he's fighting a guy named Super Hot Fire, who I lost a lot of respect for, just the way he acts, like his actual personality. He was pretty funny back in the day, but his actual personality I'm not really a fan of. So apparently he's fighting Ray J, and I guess they had some type of agreement, but let's watch the clip.
So he was just talking shit. Okay. Oh, wow.
He was playing, I told you.
I think he's doing this for like Trump.
I felt it.
So I want to get to if they show the slow mo.
Damn.
Here we go. This is the angle. What's happening to our legends, man? Dame, how do you feel about seeing Ray J One Wish, Mr. Sexy Cannot get knocked the fuck out like he did on camera?
I bet if he had one wish, he could scrub that footage. But I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at the last video too. That shit was crazy. But okay, real quick. I'm sorry, and I'll leave it and I'll comment on Ray J. But for the the 3P1, I'm just laughing. I was laughing so hard because he jabbed him. Because he's so short, he had to get down on his knees to jab him. He didn't even kick him. That's what made it so funny to me. Plus, he jabbed the dude with one arm. But nonetheless,
yeah, he wasn't fighting right. He wasn't fighting
at all.
right.
Now for Ray J, he's always at the scene of the crime. For pop culture, like Jeff T, he's always at the scene of the crime somewhere, some way. Don't know how, but he is, and this is just another example. Why would you get into a fight with Super Hot Fire, Mr. But I'm not a rapper? Like, why would you? I don't care to know what the context was about how y'all even set this up, because who asked for this? I didn't. But like,
so I watched the press conference, and apparently, well, not the press conference, but like the after fight where they interview the players. And Ray J was basically saying like, yo, you fucked up a lot of money for us because this was supposed to be like a fixed fight. And he wasn't supposed to knock him out. So when Ray J got up, he was genuinely tight because that wasn't supposed to happen, allegedly, is what he was saying. But yeah. Unless Ray J just batshit crazy, I don't know.
Ray J got looked the fuck up. He looked like he got the horns of Hellboy. That shit look crazy.
They said
that shit look like Fight Night when that shit goes like this. Like his eyes was just like that shit. Look he wild.
Was like hit the tarmac. It was bad. All right. So my last what the tuck is this one, which we all seen, but I figured I'd bring it to light. So a Michigan landlord. Excuse me, I'm sorry. A Michigan landlord called. A Michigan tenant called his landlord over to do some work on his house, and the landlord was caught having sex in the tenant's house, butt ass naked.
His home, that is, in Westland. They called him over to do home repairs and instead caught him in the act with a woman. Fox News' Jessica Dupek is tracking this one for us tonight. She joins us live in our newsroom with more, and this one just gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, you never know what you're walking into when you come into work here at Fox 2 Roof. Now, the tenants in Westland, they say that the tenant and his special little friend, they position themselves right in front of the security camera. We had a look at all that footage. It's very clear what they're doing. We paid a visit to that tenant to see what he had to say for himself.
She a freak, too, because why are you watching it intently? Fuck out of here. Get that shit to the cops, freak ass nigga.
back and forth through here naked. And
What are you doing in the kitchen? I saw him come out with some kind of rag or something.
I don't know. I might have been trying to make a sandwich, but I don't know. It's creepy.
Their landlord was supposed to be removing dead birds from the attic. Instead, he was giving a lesson on the birds and the bees on camera. So right now we're kind of standing at the scene of the crime. What did you guys do? Did you clean before you?
Most definitely. My wife, she's germophobic, so I had to most definitely clean it before she even stepped in anywhere in this house, period.
It allegedly happened Monday in Westland while Javon Crawford and his wife were in the hospital with his sick grandma. His wife started getting alerts from their security cameras on her phone.
She just pointed the phone to me, and I seen him just doing what he was doing right here in our house.
Was it live?
It was live footage.
Oh my God.
Time stamped and everything.
Bonnet down, legs up for about an hour.
I'm wondering too if this guy's done this before. He seems so comfortable.
Too comfortable. So I know for a fact that somebody that comfortable, what else could be done?
That nigga was putting in pain for a whole hour. God damn.
And they was watching.
And they was watching it. Right. Everybody, nigga had a homemade sex tape and he wasn't in it. God damn.
To do. We tracked him to his Canton Township home. Is this you naked in a tenant's home? What? The Crawfords have handed that X-rated film over to police.
How hard is it going to be next month to cut that check to him?
It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna probably write some language on the transfer bill. Special memo.
All right, so gentlemen,
That's crazy.
What do you think about the video?
Woman to do that?
Well, right. What do you think about the video, one? And two, are you paying this landlord? Either one.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm not. No. Absolutely.
That's disgusting, bro.
Yeah. It's one of those that... no.
Yeah.
Just no.
So, like, I saw this over the weekend, and I showed my wife, and I was like, yo, just imagine if somebody did this shit here. Like, would you be tight? And she brought up 2 points. She said, one, why do they have that camera that live feeds in the living room? Because that's a little weird. And then two, unless they knew this shit was happening before. And then two, she was like, can he even go to jail for anything? Because not indecent exposure, because he's in closed doors or behind closed doors. And he was invited in, so it's not breaking and entering. He just
was fucking.
Yo, that shit's crazy. Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. And then I just sit there and watch it, basically. Like,
and to give him the rent the next month, nigga, are you crazy? We're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to see me in the same crib you was fucking in, and we're gonna have a real talk, yo, dog. And it's gonna go like this, yo. So you were fucking in my crib on my couch. I didn't ask you to do that type of work. You think I'm paying you in full? And then if he says yes, have your cousin lock the door. Turn the camera off. Yo, listen, we need to talk. And then the furniture's really gonna be moving. Like, and then, there's no proof of anything because there's no camera.
The fact that they say he made a sandwich, like, yo, he fucked somebody and then ate. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Nigga got his dick out around the salami, bro. That's crazy. Like, what the? This is.
And then she said he grabbed a rag. Do you know what it's for? Oh, I don't know. Maybe he was making a sandwich. No, he was wiping it off.
Yeah, he was wiping himself down, nigga. He didn't. Lucky he didn't want to take a shower, nigga. He did you a common courtesy. Rag. And I want to know who the fuck was the girl in the crib? Who was she?
That's like
and she got her shoes on. That's crazy.
That's like baby boy,
prostitute,
and they're making some eggs. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, sorry, it was an escort. It definitely had to be an escort.
But you're not allowed to say prostitute?
You can say prostitute.
I'm just being facetious. It's okay. No, it's okay. You
prostitute.
There's a lot of words you can't say now.
Escort is more diverse.
A fancier prostitute.
Yeah.
It's a prostitute pronoun.
Yeah, I don't know how I would handle this. I guess I would really want to know who that girl was. Like, that would kind of piss me off because she was clearly black and the landlord was white. So I need to know.
Was he though?
The landlord wasn't
Middle
black.
Eastern or some shit.
Well, yeah, he's white. like Ukrainian. He looked like some shit like that. Italian. He might have been Italian. Nigga had mad hair on his chest.
I ain't saying nothing.
Me neither.
Paisano. Well, those are the What the Tux for today. I had another one with Chad Ochocinco, and he was saying some wild shit, but I will let that pass. And
I wish you had that fucking horse running through Target. That's what I thought you was gonna play.
I didn't see that one.
Crazy.
Where was that at? That was in North Carolina?
Damn, you saw it
in the group chat. Yeah, it was in the group chat.
I must have missed it.
Yeah, because I commented on it. I was like, hey, so as someone who got on top of a horse today.
Yeah.
At a rodeo.
You know what?
Riding a horse through Target is wild.
And they said it was a support animal. I said, "Oh, that's crazy! That's crazy." Yo,
that's a good one. The
fucking horse took a shit in the middle of the aisle. And they just looked at it, and just fucking walked out. I said, yo,
imagine a nigga telling you a horse is his support animal as he walks it through your fucking store. Nigga, somebody's getting off that horse, bro. That is hilarious.
Imagine having to pick up that much shit. In the aisle.
No, he gonna listen. We're
my last day.
Yeah, we're closing the doors, buddy.
Crazy.
And you're not leaving with that horse. That nigga could gallop. Let him gallop through Target. That's more shit you're gonna have to clean up because you're not leaving, bro. You and your support animals gonna pick this shit up.
Oh, you should have pulled that shit up, yo. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, maybe I can find it at the end. All right, so let's move along. We got a couple topics today. There's no real NFL news, but there was this big event that happened over the weekend. It was the inaugural event to what we call the Enhanced Games. So coming off of the landlord being butt-ass naked in the crib and us going to the Enhanced Games, they're not the same thing. We're talking about steroids. We're talking about people using steroids and legally.
Duke Ellington is not happy with you.
That fucking transition.
Langston Hughes is not happy with you. I'm sorry.
That was crazy.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
crazy.
gosh.
They said they're talking about the landlord going to sports.
Louis Armstrong is right here, my nigga.
Viagra and
Louis Armstrong is right here, nigga.
I'm not gonna
lie.
lie.
You over here wilding, bro.
Listen, I did think about Enhanced Games and how they have to change the name of it because it's not really the best marketable name. Like, Enhanced Games is not, it's corny. So they got to workshop that idea a little bit more. But for what it is, the Enhanced Games, it was a bunch of athletes. It was weightlifters, swimmers, sprinters, and their main purpose was to showcase their talent and for them to be able to get on the grand stage, get an opportunity to race, run, swim, lift, and do things that they don't have because the Olympics, they kept saying the Olympics are every 4 years, so we don't really have the opportunity to blah, 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 blah. So the whole goal was to give them more exposure, which they did. The cool part about this event was that these athletes were training for like 4 months and they signed contracts. So they were getting paid to train, which is not normal for people that aren't, basketball players, football players, so sprinters were making a decent wage, and the winner of whatever the event was made $250,000. If you broke a world record, you won $1 million. And I think the lowest you made competing was $50,000. So you made a good portion of money, even if that's your only event for the year. You made $50,000. It's in Vegas. It'll be taxed, whatever the case is. But I thought that was really great. And they had Emmanuel Acho doing the commentary, and he was, of course, was right next to a white girl. And they had, and he's so corny, bro. Like, I just can't stand him. He's corny as fuck. But they had Emmanuel Acho, and they had a bunch of other people talking about how enhanced these athletes are and the regimens that they're on. It was FDA approved substances that they used. It wasn't like it was they could just do whatever the fuck they want. It was controlled, and they were able to mitigate the type of drugs they use. So, Dame, Give me your thoughts on the enhanced game, sir. What was your take? What was your overview before we get into some specifics?
Put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame. That was my overarching take, and I told you that in the group chat anyway. Like, after watching all this, Barry Bonds belongs in the Hall of Fame, right? So I also said, if this is what we're looking at, because some of the non-enhanced athletes, if you will, were winning some of the events, at this point, just let the athletes use the PEDs. For what? Because clearly there wasn't a lot of records broken. There wasn't much improvement throughout the events. Now, some people did get some PRs, and that's cool. But contextually, a lot of these athletes were, I guess,
Castaways.
for lack of better words.
They were castaways.
Well, I was going to say past their prime, but most of them were former Olympians, world champions in their sport, and all this other stuff. But past their prime, and you got to think about it. The lesson to be had here is that even though some of the people got slower, actually performed worse, if you will, technically, while being on the enhanced substances, it was just like Father Time is undefeated, because you got to think about it. They are older. So there's a lesson to be had there that Father Time is undefeated. So it was an interesting science experiment to watch. I think some of it might backfire from what the organizers were trying to prove, I guess, with the science experiment. Because like, oh, we have all these people on controlled substances and so forth, and yeah, they should theoretically be faster, stronger, better, whatever. And then you have some of these people who performed that were non-enhanced athletes, and they won. So it's just like, man, that's not a good look for whatever big pharma was trying to prove here.
I'd argue that it was it backfired just because the stock that people had in it wasn't so like. Watching it, it was entertaining because it was not entertaining. That was the best part of the whole experience, is that we were watching it and no records were being broken. It was just kind of like this is what y'all hyped up. Like, this is what y'all wanted to show us. This is what y'all wanted to give us, was athletes that was on juice, and none of them really did any better. Fred Curley was the guy that said he was going to break Usain Bolt's record. Nowhere near it. And they were saying, like, if he had raced in the Olympics, he would have been, like, the 8th best runner. So, a lot of...
Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Because that's something I forgot to bring up. So, with Fred Curley specifically, 2024 Olympics, he had bronze in the literal 100-meter dash.
What was his time?
I don't remember what his time was. I didn't write it down, but I was looking at his placement. But yeah, he came third behind Noah Lyles, and I can't remember who was second. And then the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, he got silver in the 100-meter dash. I think they were all sub 10 times as well. But
yeah,
I just thought that was, even though I'm all for hate on the show, I just thought that was an unfair thing to say when he literally was on the podium last Olympics. That's all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But I think the issue was him boasting, and he was non-enhanced. He wasn't an enhanced athlete. So he was running off of just natural whatever. And I think his demeanor, his approach was to sell the event. People want to see a world record be broken, but it just really wasn't entertaining. The most entertaining part that I saw that night was the clean and jerk pause and the snatch with the female athletes and the male athletes. We had Beatrice Pirone. I don't think she did a personal. She didn't do a personal best, but Lady Solis, I think she did a personal best, and Miriam Usman, she ended up only doing the snatch one time. So, for those that don't know what the snatch is, it's pretty much from a power clean position, and you have to snatch it over your head, squat, and then lift it up. And I thought it was entertaining just because we were getting to see more of these type of events. So that was the best part about it, because I don't really watch weightlifting competitions, and they're not readily accessible. Like you have to really dig deep to find them. So that was cool. The swimming, listen, man, the dude who looked like a goddamn fucking, where's he at? Oh my gosh, I misplaced it. I don't know where he was, but the dude was on juice, and he was like so skinny. Oh, here it is. No, this is not it. It's his right. This dude right here. Look, sorry guys. His name was James Magnus. All right. So this guy, right here, big as shit. Right. So when they showed him, he was the first enhanced athlete. It was a swimmer, first one. He had a gold, a gold swimsuit on. They said it took him about 30 minutes to put the shit on, which is that was crazy. that was crazy in itself. He had a gold suit on. This nigga right here, and this is why I think it backfired. Because if this is your first athlete that you sign, and he comes in last every single time he swims, we have a fucking problem. He came in last. He came in last every single time, and it wasn't by like 10. It was like last, like dead last. And the person who ended up winning was just a natural athlete. So I think a lot of turns that they had, and everybody on the cast was like, "Oh, will we see a world record be broken?" Like they wanted to see it because that would have justified to have all these, analytics, and these guys are around the clock. Like it was some super nerdy shit, and it didn't even work. So that just goes to show you, like, if you got talent, you have talent. There's nothing you could do with PEDs if you're not talented enough than the people that are talented. Clear cut.
And I think that's the thing that people were missing about this whole thing. Like, you can take the substances, but like you said, there has to be talent there. I mean, bring up Barry Bonds, whatever, but that man was just fucking phenomenal, regardless. If you put him on some of the best drugs, imagine how many more home runs he would have hit, right? Goodness gracious. But he was at least talented. So what are we doing here? As for Fred Curley, they said his time of 9.97 would have put him last in the last Olympics, which I guess technically is accurate, but he was on the podium.
Was it 50?
With a 9.81. And the two that got first and second, Noah Lyles and Kashane Thompson, got 9.79. So 0.02 away from getting a gold. It wasn't too far. And then in the in the Tokyo Olympics, he got a 9.84, which was a then personal best. So I guess he literally ran off on the plug twice because he got his bag. So
yeah, I was gonna say that was the highlight of it, was that he made $250,000 off of just running a mediocre ass time. The only world record that was broken was the men's 50, and it was by Christian Galakemev, and he had 20.81. So I mean, not really exciting. We wanted to see the deadlift. They advertised, who was it, Thor and Hopper. That was cool until you realize no records were being broken. The women's 100, the world record was 10.49. Tristan Evelyn, who was a non-enhanced athlete, she had 11.25. Like, they spent 4 months training for this. Like, this wasn't like, okay, show up today. They spent 4 months in Abu Dhabi, and that's what I was telling you on the group chat. There's a lot of money going around right now for this shit because of who the people are behind it. Donald Trump Jr., one of the princes out of Saudi Arabia. So there's some big pharma shit. But where do they go from here?
Home. Because anybody want to see that shit again.
You don't think so? What if they do like an enhanced, if they do different sports for enhanced?
Like what?
I don't know, but like the only way I see this working is if they have a league and they have like sectors of the league. So they have one sector that is track and field. They have another one that is basketball or baseball or something like events where they can do, like, where you can really, because to me, right, if I wanted to get the best bang for my buck with this, I would do sports that people give a fuck about. No offense, track and field. But I would do like baseball. I would do like football. I would do like, I don't know, things where you can, the measurables are a lot more exciting. That's what I would
have to. No, because you got to think about it. Back in ye olden times, right? No, see, like, okay, whatever. But seriously, like track and field, if you ever watch the Olympics, it's never like when they put it on the graphics, they never call it track and field.
Right.
They always call it athletics.
Right.
Because that's what it was back in the older time. And so the fastest sprinter, the fastest person in the world is measured by running the 100-meter dash, right? The best athlete in the world is measured by the pentathlon, decathlon winner for the men, and pentathlon for the women. So yes, you're doing all of these athletic feats. So I think yes, track and field actually is the measure from Greek, ye olden times, to measure what athletes are. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever the fuck. Everything else is just a subset of a skit. Like, what can you do specifically?
Right.
Yeah, what can you do specifically? Baseball is mainly hand-eye coordination.
All right, so maybe then javelin throw and shot put and shit like that, where like we can, or the long jump, because like to me, swimming is great, but like let's be honest,
there's no but, because the triathlon, like, it's literally 1/3 of the triathlon. You have to swim. It is an athletic feat. I get what you're saying.
It's
for
just not
most
exciting.
of us but no one said it had to be exciting. Neither does throwing a fucking javelin. That shit's not exciting.
But if I'm watching people being hit, if you're pumping up to me that we're selling this product and you can use steroids, I want to see people do shit that is, this nigga threw the javelin. How far? Like, I want to, because to me, swimming is, there's a lot more variables that are provided, that it's not just like strength based. It's not just like, yes, it helps enhance you. The people are on Adderall and all type of shit because that helps your focus. But it's not like a complete, like, weightlifting is a measurable for me, I guess, when you talk about PEDs, like lifting, like doing, like running, things that, water is okay, but I don't know. I know it's a part of it, but it's just like, it doesn't really move the needle, I guess. Like, if I'm trying to expand it, I would have it, but I would also advertise more shit.
But that's the beauty about Big Pharma. They don't care about people like me and you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we're trying to, this is basically a televised science experiment.
Yeah.
And like I said, if the whole purpose is to see what athletic feats are, cycling, running, jumping, swimming, triathlon, fucking Tour de France, like all of this shit, right? So it's really just athletic movements. What can the human body do? I don't care about if you can shoot a free throw. I don't care if you can hit bombs out of the park.
Right.
I don't care about none of that shit. I'm just trying to measure, with these pharmaceuticals, your athletic feats.
Right.
And in order to do that, I have to measure strength, agility, fucking all of these things, speed, on land and in water.
Damn, they're literally guinea pigs. That was literally the biggest guinea pig experiment that we watched.
Yeah, basically. So, no, they should, like, the event itself, they had it right. I do think they need to add more track events. Like, you gonna have all them fucking Brock Lesnar looking ass niggas. Yeah, I need to see you throw a fucking anchor.
Yeah,
God damn it! Like, let's see how far you throw that discus. Let's see how far you throw the shot put.
Where they was pulling, like, the car pulls and the tire pulls and the tire pushes and shit like that. Like what they do. Some of the, yeah. I'm with that.
I need to see all that, because it's cool seeing the clean, the snatch, the power, like all of that stuff, even the deadlift. I'm like, damn, this nigga lifted half a car. That's crazy.
Nigga had 1,000 pounds. What was it? 1,000?
About 1,100 pounds, something like that.
Yeah, it was 1,100 pounds. But that was the world record.
That was the world record. Even then, before that,
that's crazy. I think he did
like
990
kilos.
Yeah,
so about 1,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is cool, and it's every time I go to the gym, it's always hilarious where, you know the whole adage of, like, oh, guys only go to the gym straight get strong for the girls. But, like, every time I go to the gym, it be other niggas that be like, damn, you gonna lift that? Right. The girls ain't worried about me.
Right.
But other dudes, hell, I was in there last week. I watched that nigga pull 12 plates.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Respect. Like,
and he was probably off the juice doing that shit.
Probably, but that ain't my business. But nonetheless, if we're going to measure athletic feats, yeah, you have to do things from a historical standpoint of what measures athletics. and track and field is literally called athletics.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
D.
I don't give a fuck about the enhanced games. To be
Clearly,
honest,
you didn't watch it.
I'm just nope. Nope. I don't give a shit about that. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. I would watch it again too. I do
People
think
use drugs every day, B.
Yeah, but I mean, it was. See, now it builds it up for me, right? Because I don't even think they opened it up to the best non-enhanced athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine if I don't know who the best sprinter in the world is, but let's just say Noah Lyles is there. Imagine if he's there. So it was so calculated because it's like we're going to let people in, but we're not going to let everybody in because there's people that will clearly smoke these athletes. Like I was watching the weightlifter, white dude, he kept walking around with his shirt off. Bodie, whatever the fuck his name was. He couldn't do shit. He couldn't snatch shit. He couldn't clean shit. He did like 1 or 2 reps, and after that he couldn't hit no PRs. So it was just like the vibrato that they had, in I said vibrato. The bravado, that they had, and just the cockiness they had to it, it was just like it wasn't warranted because y'all didn't do shit. Y'all didn't break no records. Out of all the events that they ran, there was one record that was broken, and that was the 50-meter freestyle swim. Who the fuck cares? Like the 100 is the measurable like for me as far as swimming goes. And they kept saying Michael Phelps' name, Michael Phelps, but Michael Phelps, if he decided he's old now, but if he got in the water off of just weed, he was wiping the floor with all them. So it was just like
I mean, there's people that do drugs in the NFL and the NBA. They just know how to get around the shit. So, I mean, you're already seeing this shit live. They're just trying to make it about them, I guess. I don't know how to put it. Like, it's not like anything we haven't seen before. There's athletes that use PEDs right now that's on TV in these major leagues. So, like, I don't see the whole point in this shit, to be honest.
It's just never been overtly in your face. Like, nah, these people are juicing, and we got them on a juice plan. James Magnus, they said that he was so heavy, a swimmer. He was so heavy, and he was overdoing whatever plan they had for him, that he was sinking in the water as a swimmer, and they had to cut back on some of the PEDs he was taking. So it's just like, it's great. It's kind of great to see because you're like, okay, like now it's easier for me to see what people look like when they're cheating. Like you're telling me exactly what it looks like when people are cheating, because when you're great, it doesn't look like anything. It doesn't look like you're cheating when you're great. Usain Bolt's records have never been broken, and they won't be broken. That's greatness. The people we was watching sprint, there was I wish I had the clip. There was a runner who was so far behind in the 100, he was out of the picture. And he was an enhanced athlete. It just don't make sense. So it's like you could kind of tell, and everybody was like super bulky and strong. Whatever.
I would rather see it though, like with the track and field and shit, because that shit interests me. I like watching it when the Olympics come on and stuff. One, I did field events in high school, so like that stuff do interest me. And then secondly, like,
so how you say you don't give a fuck about this?
Oh, because I like track and field, but I don't give a fuck about somebody juicing up. I don't give a shit about that. Like that, who cares? I know where to find those sports. I got the sports package, bro. Like, if I want to really watch some track and field, that should be on TV, Big Ten Network or SEC Network. I can find it if I want to find it. But at the end of the day, having somebody juiced up and running, I don't. Whoop-de-doo. That's cool for them. But to be honest, I never really saw how that gives you that much of an advantage anyways. I mean, you see people that do all these like performance enhancing in there. Outside of Barry Bonds, who else can you name?
Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Cal Ripken.
You just going at baseball. Go to the other sports.
Well, I don't know because
they didn't make a difference.
LeBron, how about that? LeBron is one.
Come on, bro.
LeBron ain't.
Come on. He's using PEDs, but he's still playing right now?
Nigga, absolutely. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Are you just making this up? Drop a bomb for yourself. Because I ain't hear nothing about that.
Bro, you're telling me, but the thing is this. You're talking about people getting caught. I'm just talking about people that are on it and not getting caught.
That's what I'm saying. Every league has them. But the only league that you can, like, put names to is baseball.
Huh?
Name a football player.
Because baseball and football and baseball, I don't know any prominent football players, but I'm 100% sure that if your star player is Myles Garrett and he's on PEDs, he's not going to make the headlines for being on PEDs. But LeBron, for example, when he went to Miami, LeBron was not that fucking big. All right? LeBron went to Miami, started losing his hair. He was there for 3 years or 4 years. 3 years? 4. He was there for 4 years, lost his hair, was the biggest we ever seen him. Then he went to Cleveland and he was skinny as he was slim, slender. Bro, LeBron was on PEDs, bro. He was big as fuck.
Damn, you co-signed on this? What is we talking about?
I'm Switzerland. I'm
happy to just crazy, yo.
I'm happy to sit back and enjoy this shit
up. Yeah, LeBron's on PEDs. That's maybe if you said like Zion when he was in college or something.
Bro.
But hell no, bro.
Look, all right. Do your research.
Hold on.
Do the knowledge.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
hair gets lost over time, bro. Like you said, he was on PEDs. Do you know when you lose hair? He lost his hair. Nigga, I'm bald. I don't take no PEDs.
Do you know when you lose your? Do you know when you start losing your hair? When you have a fresh hairline?
Yeah, I lost it. I started losing it at like 16.
No. I'm asking you. Do you know when you start losing it as an athlete? When you have a fresh hairline and you're 20-something years old. You know when you start losing it?
He never had a fresh hairline.
Bro. Look at LeBron when he first came into.
You trolling,
right,
dog. You trolling.
I'm not, bro. What the fuck? This shit is not like
fucking way. There's no way, bro.
Bro,
there's no way that you think he on PEDs just because he was.
LeBron was on PEDs, bro. It didn't matter because they would never tell you that LeBron is on PEDs as the face of the league. Just look at him from the year he left Miami to the year he went to Cleveland. Go look at LeBron's body, bro. It's completely different. He spends $1 million a year on his body. So you're telling me somebody that's spending $1 million a year on their body goes from Cleveland, a skinny kid from Cleveland to Miami, the bulkiest nigga we ever seen, to back to Cleveland, and now he's in LA and he's skinny as fuck running around. Bro, LeBron was on
body
PEDs,
types
bro.
is different. Yo, Michael Jordan had hair. And all of a sudden, he became even greater and greater and got more mass to him. He on PEDs too?
Guess when Michael lost his hair?
Go ahead.
Guess.
No,
when Michael started bulking up to beat the Pistons, he magically started going bald.
So he on PEDs too?
All right, bro.
Yo, you tripping. You tripping.
Bro.
That's crazy work, Trey.
You don't know that you start losing your hair follicles when you're on roids and shit like that?
You know that could be hereditary and you just lose your hair? You don't have to be on no PEDs for it?
Bro, you got it, bro. Like literally.
Yo, you saying Michael too?
Bro, look at Michael Jordan when the first year he beat the Pistons, bro. When he couldn't beat the Pistons. You didn't watch Last Dance? They said we spent a whole year with Michael bulking up. The nigga lost his hair in 1 year after a fresh fucking hairline his whole career. Bro, when you start using
what
PEDs.
What hairlines are you looking at?
You don't know. You didn't know Mike.
All these dudes' hairlines was kind of receding at a certain point.
Yo, when Mike came in the league, did Mike have a fresh fade or not?
Yes, but
what year did Mike lose his hair, bro?
I'm not co-signing on that. Damn, you're taking every great basketball player to try to say they all on PEDs. That's crazy work, bro.
Bro, you got to do the research, bro. I'm just telling you. LeBron, Michael Jordan began shaving his head in the 80s. All right, bro. Due to natural, visible hair loss, a receding hairline, bro. Look up what steroids and PEDs does to your body, bro.
That's crazy. My dad must have been giving me some PEDs or something.
Barry Bonds. What did Barry Bonds look like before he started juicing?
So every bald guy is just PED.
What did Barry Bonds start looking like? What did Barry Bonds look like before he started juicing?
You got it.
Dame, can you answer my question? What did Barry Bonds look like before he started juicing?
He gonna say tiny.
He was skinny, but
he was skinny as fuck. He had. All right, bro.
He was skinny. I'm Switzerland on this.
I don't know nothing.
I didn't know this was gonna hit that way. That's why I'm like, wow.
I just think that's crazy, yo. Outside of baseball, you can't really name nobody. Now he's just plucking about the air. Oh yeah, LeBron, MJ. What?
Bro, do some research. I promise you, you'll find shit.
Shaq had hair.
Shaq was also skinny when he first came into the league.
So he was taking PEDs too.
I don't know what Shaq was doing because I don't know if that's confirmed, but I know Shaq was skinny as fuck when he was in he wasn't skinny, but he wasn't that bulky when he went to LA. He went to LA and he became bulk as fuck, lost his hair. It's the same thing, bro. When you start using steroids.
Kane had hair.
Who?
Kane.
I don't know. I can't confirm that. I'm just giving you a pattern of people that go from skinny to big, and magically they all lose their hair. So they all have the same. They all have the same genetics. All of them.
Kane from wrestling, you can't confirm he had hair, and then he's bald.
I don't know Kane's trajectory, and Kane was always big. But look at the pictures.
The Rock.
Look at. Okay. So you're telling me The Rock wasn't, right? That's what you're saying? Go ahead and say it, because you're proving my point.
That's one dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, at this point, I'm just trolling you. That shit don't even make no sense what you're saying, yo. Like,
how does it not make sense?
I asked you to give me a basketball player. You have none.
I just gave you 3, and I gave you the same exact pattern for like 5
people. You gave me ones that
people.
you just think are using it. There's
All
no
right, bro.
confirmation. That shit don't make no sense. That I don't understand that.
So you're telling me that all these players, all these people, they all lost their hair and magically got big at the same time? That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, I can't, bro. Like,
that's fair.
The
Rock. You said The Rock. The Rock before The Rock was fucking huge had the freshest hairline. All of a sudden he's bald.
Receding. This shit was receding. Like, what are you talking about here?
The Rock had a receding hairline.
Bro,
please tell me he did. Please tell me he had a receding hairline.
How big was the
Tell me he had a receding hairline. Please tell me he had a Just say it. Just say it. Because what I'm saying makes sense.
Yes.
The Rock had a receding hairline, bro.
I can't say that The Rock.
He didn't fucking have a receding hairline.
I can't say that. I'm sorry.
At all, bro. And then all of a sudden he went bald and he was big as fuck. That is what steroids and PED usage does to you, bro. I'm telling you something here. Damn.
All right, listen. If you want to say The Rock, like, okay. Outside of that, you can't say nobody else.
You don't believe The Rock?
I didn't say that. I don't. I just said I was doing that to troll you at this point. Like, yes, that one makes sense. The rest of them don't. You can't tell me LeBron. Look, nobody's caught that. Like, you pulling shit out of thin air, bro.
All right,
like, go to name a basketball player that was PED. Name a football player that was PED. All you can name is baseball. That's a fact.
Huh? That's
a fact. Like right now, you have to look it up to try to find somebody because you don't know anybody.
Yo, first of all, this shit is so deep because if any of these people were using any type of PEDs as the face of the league, bro, the shit would be over. They condemned Barry Bonds after they found people who can fill his position. After Barry Bonds hit 700-something home runs, then they said, yo, he's on steroids. He can't make the Hall of Fame, bro. As soon as you're not the face of the league no more, then we're going to expose you. LeBron has never not been the face of the league since he's been in the league. So it would not benefit them if he failed tests. But there's literally people and there's studies and there's a bunch of fucking YouTube fucking shit that look into like the usage of medicine and how that works. I'm not pulling this out of thin air. I didn't think like, oh, okay, this nigga's using it. Just makes sense, bro. Like it literally just makes sense. I'm not condemning the nigga for it, but if you're telling me that Michael Jordan was too scrawny to beat the Detroit Pistons and he spent 1 year lifting, and he was Michael Baldhead Jordan, and then he would come on, bro. Like,
well, all I'm saying is you said the face of the league. At one point, Michael Jordan was not the face of the league, and I don't see nobody saying, oh, yeah, he was a PED user.
When was he not the face of the league?
He's the face of the league right now, or don't you have like LeBron and you had Kobe and you had like Derrick Rose at one point. You had all these guys. So like
Michael Jordan.
Like what I'm saying is,
a historical figure.
Is Barry Bonds not?
No.
Nah.
He's
I
not.
I disagree with you right there.
You
bring up that name because of the history and why he got left out. You said that, when they're not the face of the league anymore, they find somebody to replace it, and that's when it comes out. Well, last time I checked, Michael Jordan ain't playing no ball.
Michael Jordan is still. So put it like this: when you think about baseball, do you think about Barry Bonds, or do you think about 700 other players before you get to Barry Bonds? Like some people might think Derek Jeter. Some people think, I don't know who they think. But when you think about the NBA, you think about who first? Not Jerry West, Michael Jordan, and then you think LeBron James, and then you might think Kobe Bryant. So these people, even if they're not in the league, bro, they just spent a whole bunch of money paying Michael Jordan to do NBC.
Kobe.
Huh?
So Kobe.
Shit, Kobe could have been on it too. It's the same shit. It's the same
could
shit,
have been. Could have been means you don't know. You just pulling that. It's like this.
Well, do you know the difference between the difference between Kobe and the rest of them? Kobe was still the same build his whole career. He bulked up, but he was still the same build. He wasn't fucking LeBron bulky James. Do you remember LeBron when he played in Miami or no? Is that the same player is that the same player a year before that was in Cleveland?
Last time I checked, if you work out and you try to upgrade your body in a certain way, does it not respond? Like that shit. I can't co-sign on that. You don't have no like proof of it. It's you that just believes it. It's not like there's nothing to it. The whole point of this is like there's enhanced people in every fucking league. I just don't understand the point of having this showcase. This shit is pointless. It's honestly pointless. I don't think LeBron's using no PEDs, and I definitely don't think Michael Jordan was using no PEDs. And I don't think just because you're bald you gotta wear you using PEDs, because that's a wild fucking statement.
All right, bro. So now this is just, bro. Like
you tight.
I'm not tight, but like I'm not talking. I'm not just saying shit because it sounds good, bro. I'm really not like.
Miami Heat, Bron.
Miami Heat, Bron.
Miami Heat.
I'm going this Cavs, Bron, because this Cavs, Bron had a 3.
Man, y'all crazy. Miami Heat, Bron was, he was on steroids, bro. He had to sit out. He was on steroids for real. like legit.
You know who that is? Do you know who that is? He played with LeBron. And then you know what happened? You know what happened after this episode? They called Jeff Teague and said, "Hey, you got to walk that shit back because you can't be, even though you're joking, quote unquote, you can't put that type of disparaging shit on LeBron's name." Niggas in the NBA are saying this, bro. This is NBA players saying this. If he wasn't on steroids, you wouldn't be joking like that. Why would you joke? Why would you even throw an allegation out there that don't make sense for a person that's not doing it? That's like me saying, yo, Devon, he smoked weed. I know you don't smoke weed, so that would never be able to stick to you. It wouldn't even be funny because it's like, why the fuck are you saying this? This segment had Rich Paul call Jeff Teague and tell him he gotta apologize for this. Why would Rich Paul do that?
Well, yeah, that's his agent.
All right. Just because it's his agent. Yeah.
He was on steroids, bro. Allegedly. But, like, he had to sit out. But y'all remember when they told him, like,
there goes the Clutch Sports allegations.
Y'all remember that, though?
No.
When they was like, he got everybody, they started testing for HGH. They was like, yo. And he had to sit out. Like, he said his back was hurt. And he sat out for, like, 3 weeks. And he came back skinny. This is just, I was in the league.
I'm making it up, though. I'm making it up.
The Michael Jordan one, still, nah. I ain't going for that.
All right. Let me look. Anyways, Dame, anything you want to say here?
It's crazy.
Nah, like I said, I'm just happy to sit back and enjoy the show. Huh.
This is crazy, bro.
I did not know that was going to go that way. So it's fun to watch unfold.
Mm-hmm.
My boy sitting here talking about MJ, all these dudes. What?
How? But you were talking. It was based on your conversation of you don't.
Yes, but I don't see it. I like in
What
those
other
other
proof you
leagues,
need?
in those other leagues, there's people playing in there all the time that's using performance enhancing drugs. That's what I first said. So like them highlighting this ain't nothing fucking special. It's not gonna move the needle for me either way because it's a normal standard. But do I think LeBron's taking it? No. That's where you have me like tripping. I'm like, bro, like, or Michael Jordan. Ain't no way, bro.
So that clip I just played you, and we'll move forward. The clip I just played you, no relevance. Doesn't matter. All right, we'll move along. It's cool. I'm not, just so you know, when I'm talking, I might not have the facts, but I'm not pulling shit out of my ass like just to say it because it sounds good. Like these are things that I ran into. These are credible sources, bro. This is a nigga that played against LeBron. This is a nigga that played with. I don't know if he played with LeBron, but he's in the league, bro. Like it get no deeper than that. I don't know about Jordan. That's my assumption. I can't say that definitively because I haven't found proof. I haven't found it yet because I didn't look, but I'm sure I can look and find exactly what the fuck it was. Anyways, let's move along to the NBA. I'm gonna look for more clips. Dame, I want you to get your hate off right after I play this shit about. Where's this clip at? What is this clip? Where is this shit at? Here it is, right here.
This is the regular Trey and Devontae argument every week. Every week.
And I'll be right.
When the James family's here, we saw how they acted to Bronny. And certainly this could be potentially LeBron's last game in this building. How would you characterize his impact on this city and franchise? Well, you could say something too.
This is Donovan Mitchell city now. When he come back here, we're going to make sure that everybody root for him like they did for him. So this is his stuff. This is his city.
Yes, sir, Jalen. Donovan, do you have any thoughts on both?
He said, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Jalen. Dame, take it away.
When was this?
That was LeBron's homecoming in the middle of the year.
Oh, man. Hey.
All right, bro. So.
Hey. Man, you corny.
I want to start by giving credit for Donovan Mitchell to carrying the Cavs as far as he did. Objectively, he did. He had to do the same for Mormontown with Rudy Gobert. He had to carry him too when they were, because Rudy Gobert of Utah is not the Rudy Gobert of now. He had some Defensive Player of the Year accolades, but like he wasn't what he is right now. That's all I'm saying. Like, so objectively, I will give him credit for carrying them niggas. But to sit up here and act like Cleveland is your city, let's not do that. Let's not do that, big dog. He over here talking about some, they're talking about the Knicks being this, that, and that. This is like when they went down 3-0. He's like, oh, he used to be a Knicks fan. Nigga, you still are. The way you playing, absolutely. Nigga, you still are a Knicks fan, 100%. Like, what the... This is not your city. I'm sorry. First of all, Joe Kim Noah was right. Who the fuck wants to go to Cleveland? People from Cleveland don't even want to go to Cleveland. In fact, one of my homeboys from Ohio found out he from like Cincinnati or something like that. Whatever. One of the C words. I don't even really give a fuck, to be honest with you. But I just fuck with him and be like, oh, you from Cleveland, right? He's like, and he looks at me with the stomach virus face like, Cleveland? The fuck? Who wants to be from Cleveland? The Browns didn't even want to be from Cleveland. That's why they fucking left. Like, nobody wants to be from Cleveland. Cleveland's ass. For Donovan Mitchell, brother, you're you were the food that they were referring to throughout this series. As great as you were.
You said his brother? Are you referring to James Harden?
No, I was calling Donovan Mitchell brother.
Oh, brother. Got it.
No, he was the food. He was the food that they were getting picked on. Like, god damn, boy, they cooking that nigga like a hoagie at the bodega. Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck? Like, it was just... Cleveland is not your city. At all. Ever. And I get it. That's your man's on camera talking about something. Oh, this is Donovan Mitchell city now. Technically, you still haven't won a game in the conference final, so you are not off the hook. You're still in the same conversation as Joel Embiid. Just because you made it there, you ain't win.
Yeah.
You didn't win. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, you just Nah, bro, you still a second round merchant until you win a game.
Yeah.
And after blowing that 22-point lead in the first game, and then letting the Knicks blow y'all out on y'all home floor, yeah, nigga, it's over. I'm sorry, it's not your town.
I
great
think,
player.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, great player because he had to. Objectively, he had to carry Darius Garland, he had to carry Rudy Gobert, he had to carry James Harden. I'm sorry he didn't have no supporting cast, but you're not him. Because if you was really a superstar, it wouldn't matter if you had a supporting cast or not. You still show up, and the lights are too bright. I didn't even know they fucking had lights in Cleveland, but those lights were still too bright for you. So whatever. Go ahead, my fault, bro.
No, I was just gonna say that Donovan Mitchell is who they thought Jalen Brunson was when he first went to the Knicks. And Donovan Mitchell, I felt bad for him when he was in Utah because I saw a kid jumping out the gym with no help, right? The year they were ranked first in the Eastern Conference and they lost in the first round, I saw a kid that had no help. Last year, saw a kid that had no help. This year, I saw somebody who is not a superstar. I saw somebody who is all-star, but he will never be a person that can elevate his team. Because when times get hard and he can't score, he doesn't assist, he doesn't hit the boards. If he's not making shots, his body language drops. You can see it all changing. And I was very sad to see him kind of go out like that. In Game 3, he scored 23 points, and I watched the last 2 minutes of the game because they were getting blown out, and I watched him pass the ball to everybody else and not take a shot, and that told me he's checked the fuck out. After the interview, they interviewed him talking about, the Knicks travel, like just acknowledging that he's checked the fuck out. And no matter where he goes, he's going to need another player. So, like, for example, if he went to L.A. and played with Luka, that'd be great for him, right? Even though he is ball dominant, they're both ball dominant, right? But he's just not – he's not the player we thought he was.
Yeah, y'all saw the video where he was yelling at the trying to rally the troops last night, Game 4, whatever, and they was just not listening to him.
It's too late
at all. Like it
was too late.
I mean, theoretically, analytically, yes, but y'all not gonna go out swinging. And we talk about all these 3-1 leads that be blown, right? And we can talk about the script and, ironically, Cleveland winning, the 3-1 comeback, right? But all you saw around that time was, no team has ever come back from 3-1 in the NBA Finals. Okay, cool. And then you see the picture of LeBron with the headphones on, the earphones in or something like that. And it's just one game at a time, one game at a time, one game at a time. And next thing you know, you just have an all-time Game 7, and we still hear blocked by James. Like, that's because they're listening to Bron. They're not listening to fucking Donovan Mitchell because you're not a superstar. Sorry, go home to your trophy fiance, soon-to-be wife, whatever. All right, and she can sing "I See You" all you want. I don't really give a fuck about none of that shit. But not like you're just a star, and it's okay, and it's not even a slight on him. Because he is really good. The problem is people have a problem with being just really good. If you don't tell them that they're great or exceedingly well, then they take it as a slight. No, Donovan Mitchell is good, really good.
Yeah.
And that's all he will be. And there's nothing wrong with that.
But he's not great.
Correct.
He's not great.
Yeah. You guys hit it. I ain't got nothing much to add to that.
Who else is on the docket so I can hit on them niggas too?
Fuck the Cavs. The coach is definitely on the docket. If you ain't have that in there, what is that? We analytically beat them 3-0. Like we're up 3-0 right now. Like I don't understand what's up with this like new generation of coaches, new generation of like people that just want like little like handout victories. I for the life of me, I can't understand it. And secondly, who said that in there? Like, oh, when Donovan Mitchell returns to Cleveland, they're gonna be shouting his name. Who said that?
It was Jalen Tyson, Jordan Tyson's older brother, who just got drafted.
So they knew he was leaving then. I mean, look at the body language. When he returns to Cleveland, they better be shouting his name like that. Like, bro, that's right there. You know he ain't coming back. I mean, shout out to Cleveland because I didn't think they was gonna make it this far, anyways. But to get smacked like that is crazy. Like, you're no type of hope in there.
Sorry, Trey, you had mentioned assist, and I'm just looking at just the playoffs from this year. You said Donovan Mitchell is not an assist guy, right?
No, not to my knowledge.
Cool. No, I'm just looking at it on advanced stats on Basketball Reference. His game with the highest assists this playoffs, 8 assists.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Second highest was 5.
Doesn't make any sense because when they're keying on him, and he knows he's not hitting threes, he's not crashing the board, he's not looking to get people involved. And granted, there's a lot of times he passes it and niggas miss, but at the same time, you see on the other hand, you see Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is doing if Jalen Brunson is cut off from scoring, he's going to assist. He's going to impact the game somehow. I haven't seen a Jalen Brunson game in the playoffs where he's just completely checked the fuck out. That actually might have been one time last year. But other than that, he's involved in the game. And I think he has a supporting cast that makes him feel that way as well. Donovan Mitchell, like, I don't know, man. He go ahead.
What cast does he have too, though? Like, I mean,
who, Donovan Mitchell?
Cleveland ain't do him no favors. Outside of
James Harden,
Jared. Come on,
Jared Allen, the Afro American.
Jared Allen. That's really it. To be honest, like you compare Knicks roster to Cleveland.
So Cleveland is set up around Donovan Mitchell's talent, which is he's a drive player and he can shoot. If he's driving, he's looking to kick. If Donovan Mitchell is looking to pass, he's looking to kick. He's not like a super pick and roll guy like Jalen Brunson is. So I say that to say they put shooters around Donovan Mitchell with Sam Mitchell and Max Strus. Max Strus plays defense, but he doesn't have the greatest team. Like, it's not the best team, but they did well during the season. So it's like that. All that shit shouldn't disappear in the playoffs, especially when the playoffs slow down. The Knicks have a lot of wing players, and I think that's the difference that you're probably getting at, is that the Knicks have a lot of length. Like, they have Miles Bridges, OG Anunoby, and they have Josh Hart. Those are 3 players that all can play defense and offense and both impact scoring. But Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, they're just too soft, bro. They're just too soft. And I thought Cat was soft. I thought Cat at first was soft. But Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, soft. And if you don't have anybody on the team that is like a Josh Hart, a hustle man, then your whole team is kind of built around your star. And your star is, if he ain't hitting, he's checking out.
Yeah, I mean, when you don't care, that's what it is. So I don't think like Jared Allen. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's soft. I just think, who is he playing for? To be honest, like I don't see the same thing that you guys see. I think they don't have a real leader. I think with the Knicks, you see it a little differently now. Once again, I still think this is Tibbs' team. I think Mike Brown got them this far, I guess, but
that's
Tibbs
Mike
had
Brown
them the same
hate.
way.
That's
not Mike Brown hate. That's legit.
Is.
No, it's legit. Yo, it's literally the same thing as like the Golden State thing to me. Because it's a team that was built by somebody else. Somebody steps in and they take them to the championship. Didn't that happen with that happened in the NFL too? And you had a coach that wind up stepping in for like one season and winds up taking that team like really deep into the playoffs or to the Super Bowl. I don't think so. Like I don't. I think there's no leader in Cleveland, and I think Knicks have been there before, and they kind of know what it is to like flounder out. So
let me. Can I? I'm gonna give you some stats of Jarrett Allen because you said he was. You don't think he's soft, right? And I think he plays based on a competition, but when they played Detroit, he was averaging about. I don't know. He had at least 10. He did probably he had close to double doubles a good amount of games. 22-7, 18-4, which is crazy. 9-5, 16-10, 13-8, 23-7, and then when they played the Knicks, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 13-10. So I guess he kind of did the same numbers, but in that final game, he had 6 points and 3 rebounds, and he played 26 minutes. Yeah, they all checked
leader.
out. They all checked
There's
out.
no leader on that team.
But I think that aids to why I think they're all soft. I think they're soft. Evan Mobley is not the player that he was when he was playing the series before. Series before, he was dunking all over motherfuckers and going crazy, and then he gets in this series and he's meh.
Well,
it's just
correct me if I'm wrong though. A coach kind of dictates tempo and like that will to want to win. When you got a coach that's sitting there saying, "Oh, we're really up 3-0 analytically," bro, like I don't want to play for this dude. Like we legit are losing. Like we're not up 3-0. We're down 3-0. And
so
you're
that
saying
makes you
like
not want to play more?
Hell no, I don't want to play for this dude. Oh yeah, we're getting our ass whooped, but hey, analytically we're winning. Like
so
that
that
shit
goes
that
goes
don't
into
hype
the Miles Turner point. Is like, well, if he's showing up late, then I show up late. Don't that mean I'm just as careless as the person that's showing up late if I'm reacting off of how that player is acting? So like if the coach is like, we're analytically up 3-0 and then y'all come out and play like shit, y'all don't think like the one don't really got to do with the other. Like you could still go out and ball. You don't gotta lay over and die in the second game of the series. I just think they're soft. I think they're soft. They blew a 20-point lead. They blew a 20-point lead, bro. A coach can call timeout. A coach can do whatever the fuck he wants. But if niggas on the court is allowing you to score 20 points in a row, and they did that in Game 4-2, the Knicks went on a 20-0 run, an 18-0 run, and I'm like, yo, this niggas is soft.
Who's the coach for Cleveland? Kenny Atkinson?
Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After listening to that nigga, it made me understand why Glenn Rivers was throwing his team under the bus every which way. Because, to your point, Trey, you're like, oh, y'all, if you're like the whole Miles Turner thing, like, well, you're a grown-ass man. Do you want to play or not? Do you want to win or not? Do you want to look like a bitch or not? And they made y'all look like bitches, both in Manhattan and fucking Cleveland, bro. Y'all look like bitches every which way. And they showed it. And while you were talking, I was looking up this assist comparison, right? And the Knicks had won 11 games straight, right? Or something like that. They played a lot less games than Cleveland has. Jalen Brunson has distributed the ball 92 assists this entire playoffs compared to Donovan Mitchell's 55. Donovan Mitchell has scored only 100 more points than Jalen Brunson. A little under 100 more points. Donovan Mitchell scored like 458, and Jalen Brunson scored 376.
But that's with more games, right? Because they had 2 Game 7. Yeah.
And that's the point. And that's the whole point. So I'm like, you're just really good, Donovan Mitchell. That's great. That's cool. But as for the team culture in Cleveland itself, yes, I agree with D about the whole, like, I wouldn't want to play for that dude. But it's also like, at some point, be a man. Look in the mirror. Like, do you want to fucking play or not? Do you want to look like a bitch on TV or not? I'm sorry. Like I said last week, you're a bitch. I'm not. And the playoffs is about who is a bitch. They're bitches. Gender neutral. All encompassing. I do not care. That's what it was to me. And look at his fucking cornrows, dog. God damn, bro.
Yo.
That shit look like a fucking triceratops in the middle of his head. That shit just made me mad, bro.
You about to say it. Don't even do it. You about to say it. He an asshole.
PEDs.
He should be.
Oh, okay, this is pure hate. I ain't even worried about y'all PED conversation. This is real hate.
No, so to add to that conversation, James Harden, like the culture in Cleveland, there's rumors that they're planning on signing James Harden to a multi-year deal.
In Cleveland?
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's wild.
Mm-hmm. So it just goes to show you, and they said Kenny Atkinson is coming back. So Cleveland don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Cleveland is gonna do what Cleveland does, nigga, and that is put up stinkers. But listen to our boy James Harden here. So the question is, how do you think you personally did this? I think the series.
Self-assess your playoff run.
Oh no, your playoff run.
How do you feel?
And how you fit in with this group. So assess your playoff run and how you fit in with this group.
I think I did pretty good. I don't grade myself off shot making. I think coming here was just a piece to fulfill whatever needs to be fulfilled, and defensively being extremely solid, offensively, getting guy shots and fitting into a system that was already in place.
Self-assess your playoff.
So James Harden is essentially saying he's okay with how the playoff run panned out, and they're gonna sign this guy to a multi-million-dollar deal. I just don't. They're not gonna fire their coach, so we're really gonna have the same conversation next year. That's really what it comes down to. It's not gonna change. Wash, rinse, and repeat, because they're not going to sign a big free agent, because who's coming to Cleveland? LeBron already said he's not taking a pay cut to come to Cleveland. And again, why would LeBron go to Cleveland? It makes absolutely no sense. So
there's been reports of Giannis
going to Cleveland.
That's what I saw.
If Giannis goes to Cleveland,
everybody's
he's an
just
idiot.
throwing Giannis everywhere, because I heard reports of him going to Orlando possibly, and then I heard reports of him going to Cleveland. And I'm trying to pair him with LeBron, because LeBron's unrestricted.
Giannis should go to a team that has a big market where he can make money on his contract, outside of his contract, and he can retire with some fucking dignity, because the Bucks organization is a dumpster fire. They're going to trade him. Who the fuck knows where they're going to trade him. They're talking about Orlando too. But at the end of the day, I think LeBron's Cleveland championship was enough for them. They're never going to get another one. Not anytime soon.
Nah, I don't see that either.
Not anytime soon.
The culture there is just garbage. And for James Harden, what's that the reporter's name that they went off about him a couple years ago? Brian Damaris.
Yeah, yep.
He's still right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? I don't judge myself based on scoring. Isn't that what you do? That is not your specialty. That shit doesn't even make sense, bro. And learn when to let it go, bro. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Learn when to let it go. I mean, that shit is peeling. That shit is peeling back. Enough's enough, bro. You gonna wind up I love Stevie Wonder, but you gonna wind up like that dude, yo. You can't be doing that, man. They pulling them cornrows too tight, bro. You got the Batman symbol going on.
I think Cleveland is pitiful, bro. Shout out to the Knicks, though. We did this whole thing when I was shouting out the Knicks. They've been belt to ass all playoff series. Actually, ever since the Hawks, they've been
They're our
belt
last
to
hope.
ass.
They're our last hope.
Who?
Because from what I saw on NBA.com, it's already projected that it's the.
I know. The script is written.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And you talk about a villain that I don't like. It's OKC right now. They do not play regular basketball.
No,
it's the whole team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I want you guys to see the stat I found on Twitter, aka through Yahoo, and it's about
The
Shea.
flop thing?
Huh?
The flop thing?
Yeah.
From Tom Habershaw?
This is
I had that shit pulled up. I was ready for it.
This is
that
beautiful.
shit, I was ready for it.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Yeah,
So, you know what? I'm so glad.
Beautiful.
Glad. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You got it.
No, you read it. I just.
Oh, okay, I read it. But and I want you to go ahead. So this is how often, this is a chart, and I think it was based on Yahoo, and it's about how often does Shai Gilgeous-Alexander fall compared to his peers. So roughly he falls on 11% of shots he's not fouled on. He falls on 51% of shots he is fouled on, and he falls on 17% of all the shots he takes. So let's see. I think he falls 20 times, so the numbers are there. But just the simple fact of the next person that flops just as much as he does is James Harden, which makes sense. But on James Harden's being fouled, the shots he falls on that are actual fouls is only 29% of the time, and all shots is only 11%. So SGA is leading the league in literally falling in all categories. And so it's funny because they always talk about Jalen Brunson this, Jalen Brunson that, and he is not. His numbers aren't that bad. I just think it's just bad for basketball, bro. Like if OKC wins a chip this year, how are you guys gonna feel about it? Just about that team in general.
If
I
this
can't
the new
legally
way,
say what I want to say. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. All I'm saying is if this the new way basketball gonna be played, I don't want to watch that shit.
Yeah.
Because this is not basketball, bro. Like, I don't want to watch somebody just keep falling over. It's like pros versus Joes, bro. Like, this shit looks stupid, man. Like, every 2 seconds. I watched him fall on the floor with nobody touching him, and they called a foul.
I know exactly
Like,
what
you
you're
could see
talking
the dude avoided him. Like, it was like a mid-range jump shot.
Mm-hmm.
The dude avoids all contact, basically. Steps around him, not in the landing zone. This dude still sticks his foot out and falls down to the ground. Come on, bro. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
Jalen Williams, not the Jalen Williams. First of all, Jalen Williams, the one who signed the big ass contract, they're gonna trade his ass. He's gone. He's hurt. He's hurt every game, bro. He's been hurt in the playoffs the last 2 years. He's gone. But neither here nor there. The other Jalen Williams, the light-skinned nigga, and this is what I don't like and I don't appreciate, is that the non-star players are getting star treatment. Like, I watched Jalen Williams shoot a three, kick his leg out, and he shoots 3 free throws. And it's like, yo, dog, like, we have to stop with this. Like, it's just enough is enough. Like, we've seen it, like, Alex Caruso, A.J. Mitchell, Jared McCain, these people haven't made their bones to be getting a certain calls. SGA, I get it. 2-time MVP, I understand it. He flops a lot, but I get the treatment. But everybody else, it's very nasty. Chet even doing it. Chet stepping on people's feet. Like, come on, bro. These niggas is whack.
Who's number 5? Is it Lou Dort?
Yep.
Yo, yes.
Yo, he's a menace, bro.
Yo, he's worse than Draymond.
He a dirty player, bro.
Yeah.
He a dirty-ass player.
He's worse than Draymond, yo.
Yeah, that whole team, bro, like, I as much as it pains me to say it, go Knicks, because fuck that. I will not watch basketball anymore if this is what it is. This is terrible. It's the Zest Bowl, by the way. If that's what's about to happen.
I don't know if I'm supposed to bleep that or not. I don't think so.
Why? Yeah, they both zesty. There's a lot of zest going on.
Yeah, that TikToker is something else, right?
Yep.
So, as for this Canadian R. Kelly doppelganger, right? I started building my case last year, but it just wasn't enough to just go on record about, right? It was just, I got probable cause. That's where I was last year during the playoffs. Probable cause. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing, his style of basketball. But it's like, I know something's there. I know there's a case to be had, so I'm going to investigate this. So, and I said in the chat that there are 2 series this year alone, like this playoffs alone, through 4 games, because the data was through game 4 and all that other stuff, that SGA has had 2 series where there are more where he made more free throws than field goals. Now, I had to compare that with last year, starting off, right? And so he was not this egregious last year. Grizzlies in the first round, 37 made field goals, 30 free throws. Close, but not too egregious, right? Nuggets, 73 field goals made, 52 free throws made. okay, he dog, straight dog, whatever. He's not getting to the line as much, right? T. Wolves in the conference finals, 53 field goals made to 44 free throws made, right? Okay, it's all right. He's still somewhat ethical, whatever. And then the Pacers is where it really started, where I was like, oh, this is a national stage. I'm in Chili's eating my 3 for me, and this is not looking good for me, right? 70 field goals made compared to 64 free throws made. So I was like, huh. That's where I was on noticing and watch originally. I was like, I knew it was a flopper, but I didn't know it was this bad. So then we get to this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to start with his peers that you had mentioned in the Tom Habershaw article.
You want to pull it up?
You don't have to pull it up. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay, Hermano. You do not have to pull that shit up. I promise you.
His peers are Jalen Brunson, Victor Wembanyama, Donovan Mitchell, and James Harden.
So I only had time to compare Brunson and Mitchell. Harden, who really gives a shit.
Right.
Wembanyama is a lot more ethical anyway.
Right.
So whatever. So for Mitchell first, because he's at home now. But the Raptors series, 54 field goals made in comparison to 14 free throws made.
Yeah.
Niggas a straight dog, right?
Yeah, he was complaining about that, yep.
But, hey, he's still getting to the hoop. Whatever, straight dog. Pistons series, 69 field goals made compared to 42 free throws made. Okay. All right, like, still about close to a 30-point difference. 30 margin, right? Knicks series, 38 field goals made, 19 free throws made. So that's still about 20. Okay. Not as egregious. Then we got Jalen Brunson, Hawks series, 58 field goals made compared to 28 free throws made. Okay. Damn. Despite all the assists, that nigga still getting to the hoop. Right? Sixers series, 40 field goals made compared to 23 free throws made. Okay.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable.
Reasonable. Cavs series, 38 field goals made, 22 free throws made. Okay. And it's important to highlight Brunson and Mitchell as his peers because they were also on that chart that flopped, right? And Brunson and Mitchell were first options. That's why I didn't use Harden, even though he is egregious. But I was like, okay, cool. That's a huge disparity. And then I get to, SGA.
I want to hear these numbers.
So, and I said there are 2 series up to game 4, right? There he has more free throws made than field goals made. First round against the Suns, 44 for 49 from the charity stripe, as opposed to 43 field goals made.
What?
So one more free throw.
Hold on. He had 49 free throws attempts
in the Suns series,
and only 43 field goal attempts.
43 made.
Oh, okay.
43 made. Yeah. So he made more free throws than he had field goals, but still, the fact that you had 50 fucking free throw attempts, basically.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And a sweep at that. It's crazy. Lakers series. Wasn't as egregious, but it was close, my nigga. You was cutting it close. 27 for 34 from the charity stripe. 33 field goals made. Right? So the discrepancy isn't that far, but still, it's also a sweep. So how the fuck are you getting 35 free throws? You see what I'm saying?
Whoa.
It's egregious. And then up to game 4 of the Spurs series, 33 out of 34 free throws versus 31 field goals made.
Yo, can I add something to yours too, though? Like, secondly, none of their games have been really close.
That's the fucking point, Devontae.
That's what. Well, yes. But that's what I'm saying. Is like, since none of these games are even close, and he's getting to the free throw stripe that much, and then you got these Knicks players, which they had a couple close games. You had Donovan Mitchell in close games, and they're not even that close. Like, bro, who the fuck wants to watch that?
I have so much hate that I wrote this shit in pen and paper, bro. You see what I'm saying? I didn't even give y'all niggas an Excel doc, and I didn't share my screen. That's how hateful I felt about this, because I knew my case was building. All right? But to further your point, right?
Let me check his
Brunson
numbers
versus
tonight.
SGA.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So what?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, SGA versus Brunson, right? And they're on the same level of y'all are flopping like crazy, right? But the discrepancy was that huge to me because the Knicks were also putting belt to ass to everybody. And he still didn't get to the...
Yo, I got to stop you for a second.
Is he on the free throw line right now?
Nah, but I want you to see these numbers. This is crazy. This is wild. Can you see the box score? Or is it zoomed in? You can see Shea? Look, I'm going to highlight it. Shit.
30 points.
16 of 17?
From the free throw line. All right, bro.
Bro, that's wild.
So wow. So he really so no free throws. He would have what, 12 points?
14.
What? No, he had like 14.
No.
Yeah, because he got 30.
30 minus 16. 30 minus 16.
Because he hit some threes. Yeah. My fault.
Yeah, 30 points, 16 free throws.
So he has
That's
16.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, that is. He should
That's
be locked up
ridiculous.
for that, bro. That's
exactly.
That's insane.
So when we first had the idea for the podcast, I was like, I'm putting SG on noticing watch. I don't know why yet. He's on noticing watch. And so for me to spend my dinner break at work writing this shit on a fucking Dollar Tree composition book, this is real hate, brother. Real hatred, brother. Like, because I'm like, I understand this is egregious, and I'm glad Tom Habershaw did the heavy lifting for me too, because it's fucking ridiculous. And I wasn't trying to yell at you, D. My fault. That I was just passionate about this hate. I will. Don't worry. I will. That might end.
I'll tell you exactly where it is. I wrote it down.
But I'm saying, like, that was the point I was trying to make about how egregious this is, because I can look at Brunson and Mitchell and be like, y'all niggas doing a lot right now. But it's not as bad as when I watch SGA play. Like, it was so bad that me and my girl's pop, he asked me about if I like basketball. I was like, yeah, I just hate SGA. I ain't never seen that man have so much excitement. As soon as I said I hate SGA,
he felt the same
like,
way?
Oh, me too. Okay, good. It's not just me. So, OKC fans, y'all are fucking lying. If y'all was talking about something, this is real pure hoops. No, the fuck it's not, bro.
Nah, that's
because when he was on the Clippers, he was hooping. Perfectly capable of hooping and landing straight up and down.
Yeah.
And y'all over here lying to me talking about something. Oh, well, he's falling to protect his body.
Nah. If anything, he's gonna do more harm to his body than he is help, because he keeps hitting the ground as much.
So when you do a grappling combat sport like jiu-jitsu, right? One of the first things you have to learn how to do is fall.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is not fun to do.
No.
But they teach you to fall. So when you do take a fall, you brace for impact and you don't hurt yourself.
Right.
Nobody's in your way, bro. Niggas are all the way in Tulsa. And this nigga in Oklahoma City is fucking getting calls. Like, they just breathe on you from two. Like, them niggas at the University of Oklahoma breathing on that nigga. Like, oh, foul. Fuck, nigga. Like, absolutely not. This shit is ass.
I wonder if he sees it. Like, I wonder if he sees it in, like, how he feels about being the free throw merchant. Like,
who cares? Who cares? Winning
I
is winning.
Gonna
care.
I saw that nigga on starting five last year, and I was not impressed. I can objectively say he is a straight dog. And we agreed a couple episodes ago, like, when he's not flopping,
he's pretty good.
I mean, looking at the numbers from last year, dog, like, in comparison to this year, it's just more flagrant this year. I can't co-sign that. You said right now, as we're recording, that nigga got 16 free throws for 30 points?
Yeah, let me see.
Out of his 30 points? Okay, bro.
Yo, but what can the league honestly do? The league can't do nothing outside of either you don't call it or you got to start penalizing these dudes for these, like, egregious ass ones.
They used to. So this is why I'm confused, because they used to fine people for flopping. There was a point in the league where it was like an anti-flop. So, like, the refs would call you for flopping, and then you would get fined for flopping. But I don't know when that disappeared. I don't know if they stopped doing that.
It's like a 2-year-old rule or something like that, where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna finally force the offensive players to stop flopping. And it was like a great talking stage. Shit lasted for 2 weeks. And then we're just back to whatever the fuck is happening, bro. Like, this shit is just...
Yeah, I'm confused.
My fucking notebook across the fucking place, dog.
Because the reason why they blowing everybody out, to be honest, is because nobody know how to play no fucking defense on them. And then on top of that, all the players that have, like, strong defense is getting fouled out or damn near close to it. So all they doing is playing fucking second string players, basically bench players. If you really kind of look at it, that's how they're winning by so much. Is because they're getting everybody in fucking foul trouble.
Which makes my point even more outrageously egregious because y'all are blowing everybody out and you still have this many fucking free throw attempts, my nigga?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Because the Knicks are also blowing people out. And Brunson ain't got those numbers like SGA has.
No.
Shit was so egregious they had to put a square behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a fucking square. That's what he is. Bitch ass nigga. All right. I'm done. I can't. I'm sorry.
Are y'all watching the NBA if it is OKC Knicks?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're rooting for the Knicks. But nah, I got a problem with that shit, though. Because you can't tell me on NBA.com that they got this shit already preloaded. And then we just gonna believe that, oh, well, they just made it naturally? Nah, bro, the NBA, the NBA is on some shit, bro.
They're showing their hand a little bit too much, and
they playing right in your face and not like nothing's happening.
And right now, and this is where I'm confused too, right? Because, sorry, I'm looking at the game, right? And Jalen Williams is hurt. And AJ Mitchell, I think his name is hurt, and somehow they're up by 11 points in the fourth, and the Spurs have all their players. When the talking point all week or all day was the Spurs are gonna blah 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 blah. The Spurs they're gonna beat them. So now they're losing to a bunch of bench players. Like it's just too. This shit is rigged, man. It's a great script. They create it every year, but at the end of the day, they're gonna want to see the MVP. I thought it was gonna be the Spurs. They're gonna want to see the MVP versus the Knicks, and we'll see if they want the Knicks to win. But I'm not really sure if they do.
No,
I don't know.
It's better than the torture the New York fans. I just think, I don't know, bro. Like, at least the NFL, like, and this is where I kind of fuck with the NFL, is everybody have their theories when the color scheme comes out for the Super Bowl and they kind of lay out their theme. Like, this is legit, like, playing in your face. Like, yeah, I'm going to show you this, and what the fuck you going to do? Just keep tuning in. Like, that, nah, bro. Nah, that shit's not okay. Adam Silver needs to figure out another tournament because this shit ain't it, bro. Like, that's crazy.
I got an idea for him. Just stop doing the NBA Cup because no one gives a fuck about it, right? That's one. Two, start finding teams and finding players. Find players for flopping like you used to do and start finding teams for tanking. And all will be solved in the NBA.
Yo, wasn't it a thing, though, of, like, when they were doing the flopping deal, like, it would be like an automatic turnover?
Yes.
Right?
I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to figure out when it was. Let me find out when it was.
That shit should, not only should it be an automatic turnover, yo, they should be fucking taking,
flagrants?
Like, flagrant shots. Yeah, because, bro, that, like, nah, bro, that slows the game down so much just to constantly watch, oh, free throw, free throw, free throw, free throw. I don't want to watch that shit, bro. Like,
it's still
like watching fucking Papa Shot.
No, yo, so listen to this. It's still a rule.
I told you.
They just not enforcing it.
So as of the 2024-2025 season, the NBA permanently adopted an in-game anti-flopping penalty, charging a non-sportsmanlike technical foul on floppers. The rule awards the opposing team one free throw, which can be taken by any player on the court to punish exaggerated contact. So,
like,
why are they not doing that? What the fuck is going on?
And you can't tell me that, like, us as average watchers or just a little more invested are seeing these clips on fucking Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. You telling me that the league don't notice this shit as well? And they're not doing anything about it? Like, that shit's crazy, bro.
I don't think we've seen one anti-flopping call all season. Oh, my God.
It's like the NFL. Like, I don't know what happened with the NFL. When they used to be able to challenge, like, pass interference.
They took that shit out.
Yeah, and then they just took it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought that's what they did with this, but I mean, like I said, the NBA just playing in y'all face, like is they world, bro. Like, we just here.
I don't. Wow, I can't believe they don't Hold on. 2020. They had this since 2020, 2012?
I told you, but okay, I thought it was like 2 years ago. But
Explanation
Yeah, I
of
did too.
anti-flopping rule. An effort to curb. Yeah, see, I knew it, bro. This anti-flopping rule has been around since 2013. 2020,
Okay.
2012.
All right, man.
Yo, all right, they playing with us. They're playing with us. They're playing with us. Absolutely playing with us. Fuck them. It looks like the Thunder are going to pull it out, but do you guys still have the Spurs winning the series?
Not if they're going to keep letting them play like this. Wemby is not falling on the floor, bro. First of all, he way too tall to be doing that shit. They don't play that style of ball. Oh, that's a fact, though. That is a fact.
Yeah. Fuck, nigga.
I guess my last question for y'all would be sports wise is if you're the Detroit Pistons, right? If you're the Detroit Pistons, are you paying Jalen Durham?
No. I already knew who you were saying. No. Fuck no.
Are you paying D? Are you paying Chet Holmgren?
No, I don't like him at all. I mean, I think he's just benefiting on the team that he's on. He's not that guy.
Do a swap for Giannis and Chet and see if Chet can carry this fucking team. He can't.
Yeah. That's actually that's. You know what though? Like, to be honest, since we were talking about Giannis just now, or you just mentioned Giannis, I would love to see Giannis, and it's not a big market like that, but on the Timberwolves, bro, that shit would be fire.
That's a good.
They got role players.
That's a good one.
They give up Rudy Gobert for him though.
Who cares? You wouldn't?
I was making sure.
I'll give up Rudy for him. I don't know. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
Because send Julius Randle ass over there too. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, like if you could get rid of Julius Randle, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? But Rudy Gobert actually played well in the playoffs this year, like really well.
Defensively, not that last game.
Yeah,
ass.
Yeah, defensively.
That's what I'm saying. You find another defensive player, you good. All you need is like a rebounder. Shit, go get like fucking Donovan Clingan or some shit like that.
That's potential. Yeah. I don't know. Well, gentlemen. Today was filled with hate. Today was filled with some hate. But let's get to what we love. I don't know, man. Anybody want to go first? Anybody have anything want to?
I'll go first.
Oh, you got one? Okay. All right, here we go.
This is home to me. Family time, man. I enjoyed my family time this week. We removed all the couches from the living room, got a shitload of air mattresses, blew that shit up. I had about like 10 to 15 people here watching Jurassic World, watching Mario, like the new Mario movie. It's dope to get to be with your family, watch your kids get to be with their cousins and grow up. I had a good time this weekend. So shout out to my Williams crew, where we watch movies in private so we don't stomp people out.
Williams? Hell yeah, that sounds fun as hell. That sounds real fun.
Yeah, my youngest was jumping off all the air mattresses.
I was gonna say it's probably like a trampoline park.
It was.
Probably thought it was a trampoline park.
It very much was.
Yeah, that's funny. Good shit. Dame, do you want to go?
Yes, sir. I'll go.
All right, here we go. 30 seconds of love. Let it go.
I mentioned the rodeo. It was an awesome experience to learn more about culture, about stuff they don't always teach us about. So that was beautiful to be out there with more people that look like me. Shout out to Georgia's baseball team, SEC regular season and tournament champs. Good luck in the College World Series. Shout out to the Atlanta Dream. As of right now, the shit might change next week, but right now, number 1 team in the W.
All right, you sound like Angel Reese, man.
That's why I said
Angel
it.
Reese, man.
That's why I said it.
Sound like Angel Reese, man.
So I say it right now, nigga.
Huh?
So time out. Hold on. Fuck you, Trey. How about that? Because one day I'm like, on one day it's like, oh, you don't like your Georgia teams. Now I'm showing love for my Georgia team. It's like, man, now you sound like it's a love thing. That's hate.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's
That's
fair.
hate.
That's fair. I'm glad you're coming
Got
around
the
to
Falcons
Angel.
Cup and everything, bro. Nah, fuck.
I'm glad you're coming around to Angel Reese, man.
Yeah, I like Devontae. That's hate. On the love segment of that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn, why I always catch streaks on this? I was gonna say, yo, where's your what was it, Panthers Cup last time?
See, that's why you caught that straight, because I knew that shit was coming, bro. Fuck you.
Premeditated.
Nah, he's mad because we was getting on him in the group chat last night, guys. That's all that was.
Hey,
that's all that was.
It is what it is.
All right.
You don't got nothing.
My last 30 seconds of love goes to my fiance, beautiful fiance, Ashley. Ashley, it is her birthday this upcoming weekend. We're gonna do a lot of fun stuff. We got We're getting to hang out with a lot of people, a lot of her friends. And we're just going to be celebrating life, man. So if there's not anything else I could think of her and just how important that's going to be, and just being able to spend some quality time. We also went to the movies today and saw the Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu movie, or Grogi, whatever the fuck he is. But again, in the movie theaters with niggas talking in the back the whole fucking time, like, I can't stand people, bro. And they were like, I thought it was Ashley and her nephew talking, so I'm just like not really paying them no mind. But they're like way in the corner. I wanted to tell them to shut the fuck up because I can hear them, but we kept it cool. It was a good movie though. Just spending quality time, similar to D, has been a beautiful thing. So that was my 30 seconds of love. And with that being said, everybody, that is episode 11. I'm going to call this episode LeBron on Steroids. Confirmed.
That's crazy.
By Devontae.
That's crazy.
Because that was him screaming the whole time about LeBron being on steroids, just so you guys know. But yeah, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. And, you know, if you don't love to do anything else, just love to hate. Cost you nothing. Just like it costs you nothing to show love. So, with that being said, welcome to the Hate Watch U, and we will see you next time. Peace out.
Peace.